All right, hold on. Change of plans, everybody. I just got an email from the folks over at 11-Bit Studios, the makers of Frostpunk and Frostpunk 2, and they just announced that, and you guys were telling me about this too, that there's an event going on for today called the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. Now, we were going to play Dungeons of whatever it's called. I forget the whole title. Dungeon Master. But when I found out that there was going to be Frostpunk 2 additional gameplay shown, that, like, they literally just emailed me moments ago, and this show's been going on for a little bit. You know, it's still live, but we're going to watch just a little bit behind. There's a bunch of new games that were just announced, and I love that, man. I love getting excited about new game announcements, DLCs, updates, and or, of course, just complete, you know, like, gameplay of stuff we've already know that's existing. So this is going to be awesome. So we're going to be reacting to the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted, powered by Intel. It's not sponsored or anything but like that. But, bro, Frostpunk 2, I've been so excited to play. And I've been really waiting for, the Frostpunk to get an actual release date. So that way we can play.
Gaming Show Most Wanted will begin shortly.
Oh, they're showing other footage and stuff.
For trailers and announcements in our countdown of the hottest PC games on the horizon.
Ooh, I like PC games. Anyway, yeah, so I want to see some damn footage of this game and gameplay, because I feel like the last time that we played, you know, like the last time we took a look at some sort of a game reveal thing, they were like, Frostpunk's gonna be there, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. And it was just like, Frostpunk coming soon. It's like, we know. Like, they didn't really show, like, they showed what, a newspaper or something, and like snow blowing, and it's like, yeah, we know. Like, just give us something. So hopefully this is something more than what we've seen before.
Show Most Wanted will begin shortly.
So anyway, hype in the chat. Get excited, man. This is going to be awesome. We're going to see gameplay for the first time. We're going to see new games for the first time. And this is kind of a hype for the Game Awards. What the hell is this? What game? These are bad, horrible graphics. These are horrible graphics. What? RTX isn't even on. This is horrible.
Decides which games are noteworthy, which games get featured in a 2-hour showcase presented on major video platforms.
Yeah, who does?
Some kind of elite cabal of game experts. Some sort of
Tell us, ma'am.
Gaming congress. No, not a congress. Something much less democratic.
Oh, this lady's the narrator of Baldur's Gate 3?
Who is the council? A whispered rumor, a rare excuse to wear cloaks. All these and more, a scattered lineage of enlightened minds stretching back into the
Those
distant
actual
past.
IRL graphics were horrible.
Before Doom, before Pong, even before people thought backgammon was exciting. Which games are good? In every age, sages and mystics have sought the answer in tea leaves and tossed
Tea
bones.
leaves.
Ancient oracles scouring the stars for something more fun than tic-tac-toe. Over millennia of human history, this work has continued.
Human history has all led up to this moment, gaming.
We live in an era of gaming bounty.
Hell yeah, we do,
Each
sister.
year, innumental games. Every day, dozens.
Oh,
of
Remnant 2.
roguelikes, extraction
City
shooters,
Skylines
and
2.
ever more esoteric simulators reveal
The hell is Grand Theft
themselves
Auto?
as
I've never heard of that.
landmark releases. Triumphs
Sims
of
4.
the art swallowed in moments by the onrushing tide.
Grounded was good.
It's, well, frankly, it's a lot.
Is it?
Starfield? Oh, sure. I'm only in Act 2 of Baldur's Gate 3 after 48 hours, but I can fit in time for Starfield. Oh, silly me, I forgot that there's another Modern Warfare, but what's that? Counter-Strike 2? Payday 3, lovely! Let me just... Would it be wrong to play the Bluey video game? I mean, I hear very good things about this dog.
Oh, really? Blue is a good game?
PC
Bro, people should
gaming
play
is an
Spirit T. That was a damn good game.
Ever expanding.
I want to play more of Spirit
No
T.
single individual, however enlightened, could peer across the boundless churn of new games and emerge unbroken.
Bro, that looks like 13 or whatever for the PS2.
Summons were written, invitations to a conclave, the first.
Pog
of its
reaction
kind.
time, you're damn right.
The council's members transmute their dedication into cosmic insight, Their well-worn mice and WASD keys are ritual knives. Their grimoires derived from game facts of yore.
Game facts.
With eyes unveiled to greater truths, they join
Ah, you're right.
together
Spirit Tea
in
has bears.
judgment of
Good
the
short, Tan. Good
games
short.
Of tomorrow.
You do all the hard work.
Product of their grim duty.
I just get
A
tortured.
foretelling of the finest unreleased games, divined from promise, pedigree, and occasionally purely on vibes.
Bro, this is like Assassin's Creed meets gaming.
PC gamers, most wanted. Tallying the most wanted requires meddling in forces even the council fears.
Guys, I love watching this stuff with you. This is so good to watch.
Spreadsheets.
I get so damn excited for this stuff. I'm freaking hyped.
To determine the most wanted games, the council looked to the obscure corners of the earth. There, in the bowels of a dungeon, they consulted with sages called statisticians.
Ooh.
Paying them handsomely in exotic goods, these math practitioners crafted an algorithm that would reveal, out of thousands of games, the ones worthy of our attention.
The way that it's going to work is that there is a spreadsheet that is given to every single panelist or council member.
Wait, what is this exactly? Just
that
what games are you
should
hyped
contain
for?
a list of all of the games that are currently sort of in play for the next year or however long we're looking ahead. Basically, it's very simple. They're asked to put a mark next to it against how excited they are for that outcome.
Oh, that's really good. Hold on a second. That's genius. We should do that with you, Chad. We should make a spreadsheet so you guys can vote on the games you're most interested in. And then I bet you my votes would match up with yours. Lightyear Frontier, by the way, very excited for that one. That's like mechs, but also farming. I'm really excited for that one. Also, Wolf Among Us 2, we'll see. Ooh, Stalker 2, Arc Raiders. I wanted to give that a try. There's some good stuff here. Okay, so they're going to be showcasing games that are coming out in the next year. So gameplay, maybe new announcements of games coming out in the next year. This is super hype, mega hype. I better, hold on, I got to tab out. I got to click like on my own stream. There we go. Okay, cool.
Sort of.
Thank you, myself. You're welcome, dude.
5 being I'm super excited about it. -1 is kind of actively this looks bad. We're randomizing the sort order of that list for everyone so that one of the things with voting systems is that you get a bias towards stuff at the top of the list. It gets voted on higher, and then by the time you're down at number 100, people have lost interest. So we're randomizing it to keep that nice and stable. Some of the council members are what we're calling kind of core council members. They're going to be required to vote on every single new game as they're added.
And how did you appoint these core members?
Month or so.
Here at Rockstar, we're very excited for Grand Theft Auto 6. Surprise!
They don't have to vote on.
Also, we have 14
everything.
votes.
We're also moving people's games that people have voted on previously to the top, so that's a little bit easier for them to manage it month to month. Like, yeah, okay, Half-Life 3, if it's on there, that'll be near the top. I'm very interested in that. Please bring it along. Those are out there. When someone has finished casting their ballot, there's a button that they can tick, and it says, "Yep, I'm done." Checks that everything that they need to vote on, if they had to vote on everything or anything, is done. And then sometime later, Evan or one of the team members at PC Gamer will run a separate spreadsheet that goes through all of those councillors' individual ballots and reads those results, moves them into a personal history so the councillor can see their own history as well. And once it's moved into that history, it brings it into the central sheet where we do the algorithmic magic to turn it into a score.
The standard way of doing it would be like an arithmetic mean. That's like your normal way of just add them all up and divide by how many votes you've got. But where, as sort of Ollie's explained, is we're going to have a variable number of panelists and we're going to have a variable number of titles, and not every panelist is going to be required to vote on every title, which means the arithmetic mean approach would probably skew the results a little bit. So we looked for an alternative, which is where we landed on the Bayesian averaging technique, but allows us to introduce a couple of parameters to help us to tailor how that.
You know, I appreciate the
how sensitive
transparency
it
here
is
because,
to
like,
different numbers of votes and the variation
I mean,
in number of titles and the number of
it's still
panelists over
kind of
time.
eh. But
So
with the
we
Game
can
Awards,
make
they're just
use
like,
of
yeah,
our
the gaming
core
industry is
group
voting
within the
on
panel
games. It's like, who
to
the hell's the
build
gaming
in
industry? I mean, I'm part of that
expertise,
industry. I buy
prior
games,
sort of
play games,
expertise
love
and knowledge
games.
into the algorithm,
I've
title by
made
title,
games,
to make sure that
I
we're
guess.
going to be
I've made a game.
sensitive enough
You'll
to
never see it,
capture
but I've made a game.
those titles that perhaps have a lower profile.
There's no way you
so
guys
may
have ever heard
the-
of Baldur's
so that we
Gate
don't
3.
swamp
There's
the
no way.
rankings with
I made that.
very high profile games.
No, I actually made a game for RPG Maker. Yeah, and it was just a game with all my friends in
I
it.
guess if you start off with the traditional average that you're probably used to, where you add everything up and divide it by the number, it's then kind of just a tweak or a modification of that.
It's almost ever so slightly weighting it with some prior guess in a way. That guess is the opinion of the core panel that we're able to build in as an initial starting position for the arithmetic mean to then it would then drift as more votes are collected, and it would drift towards the total panel's opinion over time.
So if we know that the core panelists gave a game an average rating of 3 or whatever, that they only represent, say, half of the overall panel. So we can use that and say, well, okay, if absolutely everyone on the panel voted on this, then...
Yeah, you guys remember RPG
3.
Maker? You used to love making them on the PS2.
If half
That's
of
a cool
the
thing, man.
non-core panel have voted and they're coming in at 4 or 5, then we know that the
There's a
core
cool
panel
2D builder
would
called
fill in the
Ratopia.
blanks kind of for the remaining quarter and bring it down a little bit.
And we're able to tailor it title by title so that we can make sure that we're sensitive enough to the high versus low profile title.
I appreciate these guys trying to like put in some sort of math and whatnot
To
to
join the council is to carry the coin,
to their
a
equations.
binding seal and badge of office granted only to these anointed few.
Trying to tell
Forged
people how it
with
works.
metals from
Ooh,
forbidden
forging.
depths and shaped by forgotten craft. Each coin is etched with potent sigils of play. Icons of PC gaming, the runes of ancient ludic gods that definitely exist for real. The Rook, bastion of strategy and tactical prowess. The pierced target, accuracy and precision.
All right, is this a Baldur's Gate
honed with
cutscene? What the
skill.
hell?
The hammer. Building, crafting, cutting stones and raising walls of simulated cities and survival fortresses.
That better
The
be
winged
Frostpunk.
heel, upward and forward, the joy of motion and speed, the spirit of bunny hopping. The die,
D20
the
roller.
many sides of fate, and their many roles to play. The clasped hands, fellowship in cooperation and competition. Campfire, the sharing of stories and gazing into the glow. And at their center, the eye of the council, awestruck yet unclouded. The
It's
vision
crying.
of greater truths glimpsed through play, and the wisdom to recognize them.
Damn, they are trying hard to make this like a thing.
Coins are more than a
I
token
respect
for
that.
their delightful weight in the hand. They are a symbol
Also, just a real heads up, chat.
perilous
If
knowledge,
any of you guys hear
a
about
marker
any
of
sort of upcoming
dedication,
gaming
devotion,
shows
and
or
dire
any sort of live
consequence.
stream where we get like 2
None of the
hours or
coin's
so of
keepers
new
hold the
games,
power
just
to
let me know.
choose
Like, I'm totally cool to hang
the
out and just
most wanted.
check out all these new things. Yeah, new game stuff, Morgan. That's right. It's the PC Gamer Presents PC Gaming Show Most Wanted,
will
powered by
begin
Intel.
shortly. Stand by for trailers and announcements in our countdown of the hottest PC games.
All right,
on the
guys, it is now
horizon.
1:24 local time. I'll let you know when it's time for some of you to leave work.
PC Gaming Show Most Wanted will begin shortly.
Standing by. All right, I'm excited, dude. I'm freaking excited. I don't even know why, but I don't need a reason, I guess. I'm just happy, man. Let's go. The following program is intended for mature audiences. Morgan, turn off the stream. Wait, no, it's a viewer discretion advised. I'll be over here.
Hello and welcome to the PC gaming show Most Wanted,
Hi,
powered
Frankie.
by Intel.
She's
I'm
back,
your host,
boys.
Frankie Ward, streaming to you from the Churchill War Rooms, London's underground government command bunker built back in World War II.
There was a second World
Why
War?
the fortified venue? Well, today we are doing the world's most dangerous work, putting numbers on video games. Maybe you've noticed there are a lot of
Lol.
video games lately. That's why
There
over
are
the
a lot
next
of games.
hour and
Damn,
a half
Frankie
of
knows my
previews and
pain.
exclusive reveals,
What's up, girl?
We'll be counting down the definitive
Too
rankings
many.
of unreleased PC games as selected by the Council, PC Gamer's own hand-picked panel of more than 70 industry experts.
70?
We've tasked legendary game developers, accessibility experts, game critics, and content creators with choosing which games of tomorrow deserve your
Content
attention
creators.
today.
Ew.
We tallied up those votes to build the Most Wanted, the top 25 upcoming PC games chosen by the finest minds in video games. But we didn't stop.
Dan's
there.
Gaming.
We traveled around the world
Hey, that
to
was
meet with developers in their studios,
Ammunition?
gathering first-hand info
forget her
from
name,
the
but she's
minds
nice. She's
behind
very
the
cool.
games we want most. We'll be airing those interviews throughout the show. And that's not all. This
Those guys are cool.
entire show
Looks
is a
like mostly
showcase
Twitch
of games
people.
we think you'll be talking about in the near future. We'll also highlight games on the PC Gaming Show wishlist, bringing you even more reveals and new trailers.
They didn't consult me.
Let's
You know,
kick
maybe,
things
maybe
off
they
with the
did.
number
Maybe they emailed me and
25
I
game
missed
on the
it.
Most
I don't know.
Wanted list. Still Wakes the Deep. I mean,
Oh, damn.
what better
This
setting
game.
for our first game than a collapsing oil rig off
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Scottish coast haunted by an otherworldly monster?
This is going to be a
This
Morgan,
psychological horror game
Indrid,
features
and like
zero
Lumberjack
weapons,
game.
But I'm sure the protagonist will be totally
Oh,
fine.
it's not multiplayer.
From the Chinese Room, the studio behind Dear Esther and Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, this is one of only 2 horror games in our countdown.
Oh. This is being made from the people who made Amnesia? No way. Well, Machine for
Number
Pigs, but
25
this actually looks really cool.
still wakes the deep.
I'd play the hell out of this. This looks like Soma meets Bone Totem.
Hey there, PC Gaming Show. My name's Jason Graves, and I'm super excited
What's up,
to be
Jason?
able to officially announce that I'm the music composer for Chinese Room's Still Wakes the Deep. The Chinese Room has a history of incredible music in their games, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
We knew very quickly that we wanted to work with Jason because we're not only doing scary music, we're not only trying to get a player, there's other emotions we're also trying to evoke. So we needed someone who could walk that very fine line that we're trying to achieve. Yeah.
Right.
I can be scary all day, and that's fun. But what really makes it fun, I think, is that combination of emotional and scary, because one sort of feeds the other.
Man, that looks
The
cool.
setting of the rig in the middle of the ocean felt like the score needed to be sort of smaller and dialed in. We sort of split the sounds of the score in half. And one half of the score, we've got live strings and live woodwinds. You can't replace live players. These players are fantastic. And it's about the emotion and the humanity.
This is the kind of music I
Other
love
half of
from
the score
Frostpunk too.
is
Frostpunk
a
is heavy
synthesizer
on those strings.
and an actual sound sculpture that was built specifically for the score. I've got a friend
Oh,
who
what?
literally is a metal artist, and he ended up creating a
They made it-
sculpture which he affectionately named the rig. Every surface of it can be tapped, bowed, scraped, or rubbed, and it makes all these different sounds. And they are about as non-human and non-emotional.
Dude, all that work goes into
or
sound
sensitive
design and
as you
music
can
and
get.
stuff.
It's the opposite end of the
That's
spectrum.
crazy.
It's an emotionally complex game, and I think the music is able to.
I thought they were
reflect
just,
this
using
with
sounds off the internet,
the
just,
music,
oh, let's download a song
There's several different
and
families of
modify it or
instruments.
whatever. But no, this dude's
And this
literally
game,
taking a violin
I think,
bow
is
and
gonna
just
be
scraping it along
another
the.
fantastic entry in the
Wow.
Chinese Room catalog.
This is going to be on the list. This is definitely on our list. And this is only 25. That's on the list.
Our list of most wanted games on PC was voted for by a hand-picked panel of more than 70 industry experts.
You did
we
mention that
inducted
about
into
40
a
times now, ma'am.
not-so-secret society called the Council. Let's hear from some of them.
It is I, Miss Mika.
The Bane of Melania.
Hey.
I'm a member of the council.
Yeah,
My name is Marina Hallikainen. I'm from Colossal Order.
My name is Chris Barassa. I'm the creative director at Red Hook Studios. I'm here to reveal that in addition to being a little sunburnt, I'm a member of the council.
I voted strongly for Tiny Glade and Dragon's Dogma 2.
Hey, I'm Jessica Klein from Blackbird Interactive, and I'm one of the voters who helped select the games in the PC
Blackbird
gaming show
Interactive.
Most
Oh,
Wanted.
damn,
Hello.
that's
My name is Esfand, and I'm a member of the council.
And who is on this mysterious council? It could be anyone.
Sid Meier?
Even Sid Meier.
Oh my God!
Illuminati
Oh, the grandfather of it all, Palpatine of gaming. Oh my God, bro, Sid frickin' Meier, dude. Oh my God, dude. That's the guy who made The Sims. Oh my God, SimCity. No frickin' way. Now, if they announce that they've got, what's his name? Who's the guy who made Roller Coaster Tycoon? Will Wright. Oh my God. Or wait, am I thinking of the other way around?
Physically impossible.
Wait.
In this game,
Okay, hold on. Sorry, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sith Meier. That's his name now.
Into an experience of meditative wonder.
Sid Meier's Sim. That's right. It's Civ.
Behind Abzu and
Will Wright is who I was thinking of. Yeah, sorry. Chris Sawyer. Oh my God. Sorry. Sorry, I get them all mixed up because they're my heroes, dude. And I never get to see who they are, so I can't put a name to the face.
After
'Cause,
releasing way
Chris
back
Sawyer,
in 2006,
Will Wright,
Dwarf Fortress finally
and
migrated to Steam
oh my God.
1 year ago.
Oh my God.
Soon, the masterpiece
I just
of
love
sandbox
them.
simulation is expanding even
Calm down.
further with a
Calm down.
revival of its celebrated roguelike game mode.
Calm down.
Fresh from the mountain homes, here's an exclusive first look at the return of Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode.
No way. Dwarf Fortress is getting an
This is Tarn
update.
and Zach, the creators of Dwarf Fortress. Here we're in this cool fortress with the dwarf Vukar working on an artifact. And he's made Pasha
Sith Myers,
Zunal a gold ring for his family. But now I'm going to
Dude, these
retire
graphics
this
are
fort
so
'cause I
bad.
want to hold
This game
ring
must
in
be
my
bad.
own hand.
Actually, it looks really cool.
I can make a character in adventure mode, anyone I want, even a whole party.
Whoa.
Let's take this one.
Dude, can you do D&D
We
stuff?
can explore sites, fight
In Dwarf
monsters,
Fortress?
join a faction, or go off to an old fortress to steal our ring.
No way, that'd be
I arrive with
awesome.
my hippo friend. We're pretending we belong here.
Wait, is this co-op?
Sneaking down into the darkness. And there's the workshop. Let's grab the ring.
Dude, this seems really cool.
There's a huge map to explore. Adventure mode is a great way to experience the world of Dwarf Fortress.
I've not even played Dwarf Fortress. You guys keep asking me to play that, and I know it's like very
Dwarf
complicated.
Fortress's Adventure Mode will
Very
venture
cool.
forth in
Very
the
cool.
second quarter of 2024.
Very cool.
Next up in our countdown, we've got another great-looking independent game. Set in an eerie Polish town in the 1990s.
I know what this one
Holston
is.
blends throwback
Yep.
pixel art,
Videos
modern
of this are on the
dynamic
channel.
lighting, and
Dude, this
mixed
looks
camera
so cool.
perspectives that caught
It's
the
got
eye
like
of
first-person shooting elements, but also top-down horror. This is really cool. I want to play the hell out of this.
Number 23, Holston.
Yep. Oh, dude, the art style, the design. There's a video on the channel. You guys need to check it out.
Pomóż kobiecie w potrzebie.
Good job, dude. Killed them all. Did you miss the Frostpunk gameplay? Not yet. It should be coming up. But there are some other very promising coming games for 2024 that I've already known a few of these, and what the hell was... I have no idea what this is. A volcano, a girl in a hot air balloon, and a bird. Hi there. Who are you? Oh no, dinosaurs. Speedy Chimkin. Kitty. Oh, survival crafting. Pretty. Under a rock. Alright, put that on the list, chat. Actually, maybe we should get a list
Explore a world
out.
that evolution forgot in Under a Rock, launching in early access next summer. Up next, the clock ticks towards the dark hour once again. February brings a long overdue reimagining for the game that found the magic mix of after-school extracurriculars.
At least that one's new. That one's new. I haven't heard of that one before.
In the 22 slot, here's a
I'm
message
putting that on my
from
list.
game producer Ryoto Nitsuma about the upcoming remake of Persona 3.
Oh, Persona's getting a remake. Anybody here ever play Persona before? Oh, Holston.
22.
I'd put Holston on my list,
Persona
but
3
it's
Reload.
already like on my list. You know what I mean?
PC ゲーミングショーをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。ペルソナ3リロードプロデューサーの新妻亮太です。この度は数多くのタイトルからモーストウォンテッドゲームズに本作を選んでいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Thank you, sir.
皆さんの大きな期待を感じられてとても嬉しいとともに、その思いに応えられるようにしなければと開発一同身が引き締まる思いです。ペルソナシリーズのターニングポイントとなったペルソナ3から17年。今の P スタジオの手で
Persona started 20 years ago? No way. Actually, I believe it.
本作の登場キャラクターの
2003, that was like PlayStation 2, right?
先日公開しましたが、見ていただけましたでしょうか。まだ見られていない方のためにも、本日はこちらを皆さんと一緒に見ていきたいと思います。では、どうぞ。
So, I decided to call this meeting to introduce him to the rest of the squad.
I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
I feel like I would enjoy watching people play this more than playing it myself. Not that it's bad by any means.
Wow, a spin-off with Swallow as the main character. I gotta
Ooh,
make
good
sure I
voice
record
acting. Oh
that.
my god, a ramen bar. Let's go. Game of the year.
Yeah, I watch it every week.
Or
without
sushi
fail.
or whatever else.
This
I don't
TV
care.
special is big news. Swallow doesn't usually make much of an impression, but there's a theory that he's actually stronger than Hawk. I heard that from a friend. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult.
Wait, you play as a kid in this game? Oh, hurt his knee.
Oh, I hit my shin again.
Okay, now you got something a little better than a mop handle. There you go.
Now's my cheats.
Ooh, kid, watch out. Those blades are sharp. Oh. Oh, yeah, those one-liners. Catch this! All right, we did it! That looks cool as hell.
いかがでしたか。シーズとして活躍する初等部の少年天田健。ぜひパーティーに入れて一緒に戦ってみてください。
SteamWorld build will be tomorrow. We'll live stream that tomorrow. Exclamation point schedule.
ペルソナ3をプレイしたことのある方にも、初めてプレイする方にも、自信を持ってより鮮明に描かれる感動をお届けいたします。
Tomorrow, correct. Good to see you, Robin. Welcome to the stream, dude. Okay, this is coming out February 2nd for those of you who are Persona fans. That looks actually really good. The setting is interesting. Japan. So thus, you know, Game of the Year. Next. Oh my god. Things are being built. Oh, it's the train game. This Game of the Year. This is a game where you have to work with friends to build like a railroad. Yeah, Unrailed. Oh, they're making a sequel. This is gonna be fun. I'd love to play this with the Goof Troop. You have to like cut down trees and love the art style. Oh, you do 8-player 4v4 showdown. Nice. Oh, and you can make your own maps. Cool. That's not cool. That is giant enemy crap. You have to do a boss battle in the train? No way. Is that a bear attacking the trains? Okay, I should probably Unrailed on my list.
Unrailed 2 steams into early access in 2024. We continue our march through the most wanted with a game that's a truly handcrafted work of art.
Oh.
A stop-motion story of friendship on an alien seabed featuring a lovingly sculpted ensemble of stranded weirdos. Let's take a look.
Number 21.
Harold Halibut.
Harold Halibut.
Oh my god, this looks like American
Hi.
Arcadia.
More than 10 years ago, we started building tiny sets and puppets to make our game Harold Halibut.
Now, the wait is almost over. Enjoy our new trailer.
Learning about people is a kind of adventure. A way of exploring lots of little worlds that exist within the Fedora.
Bro, I got goofbumps.
Even if one of those little worlds looks barren
Something.
and uninhabitable
I'm
from
gonna
the
talk to a doctor
outside,
about that. What the hell is this?
usually when you make contact with it, you'll find plenty of life and laughter there.
Hello again, my alien fish bud. How are you doing?
Hey there, bud.
Too bad you can't tell me.
This is cool as hell. That's a bear.
Were you? I quite wondered if maybe you'd take Harold with you.
Me? To the cave?
Yes, to investigate the source of the particles.
Humans are so unpredictable and complicated.
This looks
There is almost
amazing.
nothing to understand.
Please witness the future of Fedora.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote. It's not. I just happen to agree with them. Is that Dr. Computer? You may commence stage D as discussed.
Something is afoot. Too many things that don't add up.
It all seems a bit fishy to me.
Oh, oh. Yeah, very Team America. This looks incredible. Like, wow. We're playing that 100%. 100%.
By the way, he's saying he's a human.
You must understand. Sands of Ulra is a great entry in the blossoming ARPG genre, and you can play it today on Steam.
We have suffered. Faced the corruption, ruin, and death. But we have also experienced beauty.
Me.
Kindness, union, and ingenuity. Yet there is much left to be discovered. Maybe together we'll find something here worth saving.
Sands of Aura.
Now let's see some more titles from Freedom Games.
That one's out now, though. Hell yeah, brother, yeah, beat 'em up. Oh, G.I. Joe Wrath of Oh, no way! They're making a G.I. Joe beat 'em up? Bro. That looks really fun. And Cobra Commander will probably be there too, yeah. Of course. With a name like that, he better be. Echoes of the Plum Growth? Oh, another lovely little farming game. Oh. Bear. That's a bear. Chill Factor 9000. Wow. Lost Isle. That's what you guys were asking me about the other day, I think. Not gonna lie, looking a little rough.
Find out more about G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra, Echoes of the Plum Grove, and Lost Isle on the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Back to you, Frankie.
And that's coming Q1? Ooh.
2023 has been one of the best years on record for RPGs. With Baldur's Gate 3 ushering in a renaissance for classic role-playing, could there be a better time for a game set in a new universe from Ed Greenwood, creator of the Forgotten Realms? For a closer look at the upcoming RPG sandbox, we traveled to Montreal, Canada to speak with the developers of Unforetold Witchstone.
Unforetold Witchstone.
Factions, empires, gods. They rise and they fall. The actions of individuals set the course of history. And you are one of them.
Wait, what's a CRPG? Crafting role-playing game? Oh, C stands for classic? Oh. Oh, Canadian. It stands for Canadian RPG. Oh my god, imagine that. I want to see a Baldur's Gate 4 Canada.
How will you shape fate?
I don't know what to make of that game, but I'd like to see more of it. That's the name of this game?
I'm Malik Bukira. I'm a co-founder of Spearhead Games, and on the games I do creative direction and design. The aspects of the tabletop experience of RPGs that we really want to bring,
it's much more
freedom is
tabletop.
A big aspect, and
That's
not just
cool.
the freedom, the sense of agency with that world. Freedom alone is cool. You can do different things, but you want that world to respond. And on tabletop, you have a game master, you have other players. There's always a response to the things you do. Freedom is also about creativity, feeling clever,
For sure.
feeling like you did things your way.
True.
Like a tabletop RPG, players are more free to do stuff that they want to do, right? Usually in CRPGs, you'll see player being locked into certain dialogue options. We decided that no, we want a way sort of philosophically, the player can construct their own sentences.
Well, now hold on. Now they're getting into the territory of
dialogue, we
news
added
cycle.
Something that's really cool and unique, which we call the influence system.
And maybe
it
Haraldson's going to come
unlocks
over and try to get those
interacting
tools
with
sold off
characters,
again.
Talking to them at a really cool level. So
Harold,
you
you're looking
start by
pretty
determining
cute in them jeans.
Something you want from that character.
I may look
whether
cute
it's
in these
just following
jeans,
you
but
around,
nothing's
meet you
cuter than
somewhere,
these
attack
tools
someone,
that I'm
give
trying
you
to get.
something they have in their inventory, or join you as a companion even if you want. And then you pick an approach. How do you want to go about that? You can go sweet talk them, be charming about it. You can threaten them, you can blackmail them, you can argue with them logically if you have like a smart character. If you're a cleric, maybe you can convince them it's the right religious thing to do.
We decided on turn-based combat
Nice.
because, first of all, it is truer to the tabletop experience, but also, like our dialogue and a lot of the choices that you make in the game, we really want players to have the time to reflect and sort of make the best tactical decisions, even in combat.
You can find Unforetold Witchstone on Steam. It's still in development, but you can wishlist it already and join the conversation about the game.
This was a good video. It really showed how the team is working together to make stuff. That's cool, man. Usually you just kind of see footage of people sitting there at their desk, but this kind of actually did that a little differently. Dude has a lit beard. He does. He should be a playable character.
A world's worth of stories is ours to tell in Unforetold Witchstone, launching in early access on Steam on January 25th, 2024. What a moment RPGs are having, eh? You can add every game on our wishlist to your Steam wishlist by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Oh.
Go to pcgamer.com/wishlist for a full list of every game in today's show.
Well, I don't need to make a list then.
Up next on our most
I'm
wanted
still gonna
list,
make a list.
you'll want to keep your blaster hand ready. In a galaxy of scoundrels, sometimes it pays to shoot first.
Number 20, Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, I was wondering about this one. Let's go.
Hey there, I'm Ammunition. I'm a
There she
content
is.
creator, but if you couldn't tell, I'm also a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm
certainly
really excited
is.
about Star Wars Outlaws. I have very high hopes for it because the Star Wars universe obviously is very cool. They're focusing on kind of more of the original trilogy era, which is very cool. But I'm also
Man, look at
happy
those
that they
cutscenes.
are not doing a Jedi or Force sensitive thing. At
Yep.
least that's what it
Me
appears
too,
from
girl.
the trailer, but rather just like a heist video game, which should be really cool. And I love seeing developers lean into single player games because not everything needs to be multiplayer, not everything needs to be online. I
She's
love
right.
single player stories that are
Yep.
crafted to be just a really good experience from start to finish.
She's right.
So I'm really excited about it, and I hope the Star Wars Outlaws is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I love the fact that we're just going to be like a run and gun. Oh, Massive Entertainment is working on that as well. Earlier today, I mentioned Massive Entertainment. I loved a game that Massive Entertainment made called World in Conflict. And then they went on to make The Division or work on stuff with that. And now they're making frickin' Star Wars games, so... Hello?
Jackpot!
What? Warping.
I ain't digging no holes.
I love those animations, dude. Those clunky Quake and Doom.
What do you mean?
That clunky shotgun reload. Let's go.
Hey, man!
Boosters engaged.
Ooh, turn-based strategy.
Finally, a challenge.
Enemy moving. Oh, you can fight against the enemy on the world map. Okay. From the makers of Void Bastards. Okay.
Ready for what's about to happen?
Chat, why is it that space and westerns go together so well? Like, even the music. So many games have proven, like
This space western
StarCraft.
roguelike hits high noon when Wild Bastards arise on Steam in 2024. Coming up on The Most Wanted, our exclusive on-location interviews with the development studios creating Path of Exile 2 and Homeworld 3. Plus, we're giving away a custom-built Intel PC. You like computers, don't you?
No, I hate them.
Stay tuned for your chance to win. Let's continue our countdown,
Yes,
shall we?
right now.
We have all heard that devils may cry. But do they kickflip? From Devolver Digital, a dreamlike game of diabolical skating.
Oh no. Everything's a half pipe.
Number 19, Skate Story. We got our first glimpse of Skate Story way back in 2020.
Really?
Leaving us with fevered visions of a demon with glass skin, a skateboard, and a quest to swallow the moon. Pairing a vivid afterlife realm with the acrobatic and dangerous play of skateboarding seems like the perfect thematic match. Our most wanted experts are desperate to land an unholy heel flip in the underworld.
Huh.
Now, as we all know, pirates have two great weaknesses: scurvy and poor infrastructure. But in this
Skull and Bones?
up-and-coming city builder, the true pirate utopia is yours to build, ensuring the golden age of piracy lives on.
Go on.
Coming in 2024, here's the world premiere, Republic of Pirates.
Oh, what? Pirate City Builder. Let's go. What? Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks like Anno. What? Bro, they made a Tropico game that was about pirates as well. Look at that. Oh my god, it's Anno Pirates. No way. Oh my god, let's go. Resource-based economy, let's go. Ah, it is Anno. Oh, it's totally Anno. That's awesome. Or more like Anno. Or I'll figure out a way to make that work, but oh, you get to make pirate ships and go out on raids? No way. Well, that's cool because you're going far away from your base. No way. Tortuga. Wow. We're playing that. Tan, clip that. I am so excited for that. If you be so kind, Tan, if you have time. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, it's like a stealth shooter kind of thing. Oh, okay, not so much stealth. Data Jack 2020. If someone could clip my reaction to pirates, whatnot, please do. I would appreciate that tremendously. This is great. Look at those mini games for opening up vents. Oh, you could actually... Oh, this kind of reminds me a little bit of... Oh, wow. Dude, I love these games combining like these first, third, and top-down elements. But this reminded me a little bit of Shadows of Doubt.
To add some mega corporate espionage to your Steam wishlist, find DataJack 2020 on the PC Gaming Show Steam page at pcgamer.com.
Deus Ex plus Syndicate.
The Most Wanted continues with the first strategy game selected by our panel of judges. Menace is coming to us from Hooded Horse, a specialty strategy
Hooded
publisher,
Horse.
and Overhyped Studios, the folks who made the gritty tactical medieval game Battle Brothers. Now
Hooded
they're
Horse is the
trading
people
low
who are
fantasy
publishing
for the far future in their first
Manor
3D
Lords.
game. Get ready to give those aliens hell, but not too quickly, as this is a turn-based game.
Oh, turn-based bad.
Number 18, Menace.
That gun looks awesome. Oh, this is from the folks who made Battle Brothers? Dude, that APC is awesome. That looks like a Martyr 1 the Germans use. Marines, brother. Oh, they're dead. They are DED. I don't know what to make of that, but that is definitely one to keep an eye on. And if it's Hooded Horse, it's probably going to be real interesting. Oh, survival. Oh, wait, this is already on Steam. I know this girl. Moa or Mara or... Oh, yeah. Chia. Chia. Oh, that music is nice. That's so pretty. Ah, you could dress up in Halloween costumes. And the last one, you could be an EA CEO. The name of this game is exactly what it's like. Hey, Raptor, you want to get in the car and go out to McDonald's for McNuggets? Chia! That's how I can remember that.
The world as we know it is dead.
Oh. Very depressing, ma'am. We were
But
just...
with every death, new life blossoms. A life crying out into the void, fighting for its survival tooth and nail. A life that adapts, overcomes, and continues to rise above any.
Oh, they're pouring some
life
steel.
that learns to idolize and worship, sacrifice and maim, wage war and destruction. A life that burns so bright it may set the world ablaze.
Yeah, you know what we need? Another Mad Max game.
Decide if its survival
Right
is
now.
in the cards.
Iron Hive. That kind of was like a...
Up next, one
Mad
of our
Max
favorite studios, Obsidian,
looking
is
building.
expanding Pillars of Eternity into a first-person RPG called Avowed. One of the things that intrigues us about Avowed is that it specifically isn't setting out to put you in a sprawling sandbox, but something more concentrated, like the studio's recent sci-fi RPG, The Outer Worlds.
Oh.
And here's another curveball. The gameplay reveal trailer showed flintlock pistols. I'll say it again. We might be living in the best moment.
I want to
for
play
RPGs.
Outer Worlds. Okay, Menace definitely looked
Number
great.
17, Avowed.
Well, guys, look, it's Avowed.
Avowed has me super excited.
Hi,
because
Dan.
of the studio making it, Obsidian. From Fallout New Vegas to The Outer Worlds, they've shown us they know how to
Dan
make an
S.
RPG
Gaming.
that I'm gonna love. When I was watching the gameplay trailer, I was seeing all these flashy weapons and cool spells and these big dungeons, and I was thinking to myself,
like Dan.
"There's
I'm
little
a
bit of
big
Elder
Dan
Scrolls in
fan.
there, but with a Obsidian twist on it, as they always do. So I'm looking forward to probably crafting and big, beautiful
Ew.
storytelling.
No. Don't
big
say
set
big, beautiful,
pieces,
and then the spider
gorgeous,
crawling.
dangerous
A
world
bear!
to explore.
Dan, get
And I'm
out of
gonna
there.
sink my teeth into it.
The Living Lands await in Avowed, coming sometime next year. Now, one of the cool things about PC games
Avowed.
is that it's the
I
platform
called it
for the
Avowed
eccentric and the
when we first saw it.
experimental.
I can't believe it.
This is the platform where unconventional games about hypnospace detectives or city builders on space wells are born, where Farming Simulator has its own esports scene. Our next game is in that same legacy of weirdness, but with plenty of interesting ideas underneath an art house exterior. Indika is a meditation on religion and authority, following a nun's existential journey with the devil by
Yeah,
her
Dan's a
side.
bear as well, yeah.
Let's see what kind of trouble the game's
Calm down,
creators in
chat.
Kazakhstan
I
are
think he's
getting
taken.
into.
Kazakhstan?
Let me tell you about Indika.
Oh, we've seen this recently.
Who is she, you ask? Well, she's a nun. A rather plain one, if you ask me.
What a weird camera angle.
She prays a lot. Works hard. Really hard. Goodness. She even finds some time to chat with, what do you call it? Chot. Poor girl. Of all the boring places, why do you want to go to heaven?
Sure. Ask and you shall be deceived. Oh, it's like contacting YouTube for any sort of problem. Hi, my channel was deleted. Yeah, nothing we could do.
Indika arrives on PC in early 2024. Next, we've got a new game in a genre that continues to evolve and grow, the extraction shooter. Hawked is a colourful comic-style PvPvE game where players deploy to a stylish island called Exile to battle lizardmen and fellow mercenaries for the
That game,
treasures.
I have no idea what that game was.
Now playable in early access
Short.
on Steam, here's a fresh look at Hawked.
Short? Oh god, Fortnite Island Survival. Well, Dirty and Lumberjack will love this. Oh boy, hold on. I'm gonna save myself some trouble and mute this now so I don't have to mute it later on the VOD. But the lyrics are just basically, I'm doing my best, better than the rest, chest. Nobody could tell me what I can do. I like gerbils, hamsters, and shrews. I mean, if I'm wrong, let's just listen in real quick. Mm-hmm. Yep. Is that cheese? Okay, this is also PvE, so it's got a few things to do with, like, what was that shooter they shut down a couple months ago? The Zone, I really liked it. I played it with Alex and stuff. There was a lot of cheaters in it though, and they refused to like fix it, and then apparently nobody wanted to play their game because everyone was cheating. Oh, there it is, Hawked. All right, play for free. It's gonna be a Transformers game. Yeah, the game I think I was thinking of was with the
Hawked is playable now in early access ahead of its full launch next year on PC and console. To claim free in-game items and premium currency, visit playhawk.com/rally today. Don't miss your chance. Make sure you drop into Exile with a full loadout for the full release of Hawked coming in 2024. Next on the Most Wanted countdown, Dragon's Dogma devotees finally get their wish with a long-awaited sequel.
Number 16. Dragon's Dogma 2. If you're hoping for a masterwork in open-world monster slaying, you can't go wrong with Capcom's RPG cult hit. Capcom has shown just how good it is at creating these mixed action and fantasy RPGs with recent entries in the Monster Hunter series.
Oh, nice hair, ma'am. What do you use for conditioner?
That trend. Fresh crop of climbable chimeras and a bounty of befriendable pawns. The endless chain stretches on in Dragon's Dogma 2.
With Dragon's Dogma 2, we're 10 games deep into the Most Wanted, and things are about to get a lot colder. In 2018, Frostpunk won wide praise as a chilling...
This is it! Frostpunk alert!
In a sequel set 30 years later, new factions arise as resurgent humanity faces
30 years later.
Greatest threat.
This is it.
Itself. Let's hear from the game developer in Poland, 11-Bit Studios.
Oh boy. Here we go. Frostpunk 2. Show me some gameplay. Come on, damn it. Well, I guess, I mean, literally, that was some gameplay, technically.
We survived the storm. But it changed us.
What, humanity's still greedy and horrible? No way.
Survival was no longer enough. We kept expanding. More and more people.
Good.
Dreaming different futures.
Oh my god, look at that city.
Conflicting futures.
It's a very chill game, isn't it? Okay, wait, there's still more,
Hi, I'm Kuba Stokalski. And I'm Łukasz Juszczyk. We are both game directors responsible for Frostpunk 2, here at 11-Bit Studios. What you've just seen is the first gameplay teaser of Frostpunk 2. And as you can clearly see, a lot has changed since the first game, especially the scale of our city. But what remains the same is harsh post-apocalyptic atmosphere that hopefully will resonate with you once again. Stay tuned for more, because the gameplay trailer for Frostpunk 2 is just around the corner.
Gameplay trailer just around the corner. Do they mean now, like during this event, or like tomorrow? Or like next week? What does that mean? Damn it, sir. All right, we got to keep watching because now I'm not sure.
I'm Brandon Sheffield, the creative director of Demon School, and I want to tell you about our tactical battle system.
Please do.
This is the planning phase where we'll plot our movements, which can be rewound at any time.
This music is
Characters
awesome.
can only move in straight lines or side steps, like if you combined a king and a knight in chess.
That's chess.
You attack enemies by running straight into them. You can see Faye did 1 point of damage here.
Good job,
Namako
Faye.
doesn't deal damage, but stuns and debuffs enemies, reducing their defense.
Oh.
Now, if our other damage dealer Destin hits this demon, he'll do 2 points of damage. But we can take this further. If Newt, our healer, heals a character with full health, they get an attack buff.
Oh.
Destin now does 4 points of damage to this enemy.
He does.
You can also do combos by pushing or pulling an enemy into another friendly character, as Namako and Faye are doing here. Once you're happy with your choices, you start the action phase and watch it go.
Oh, you
These
plan
are the
it
main
all
puzzle
out.
pieces you'll be working with, but there are 15 characters, each with their own unique abilities for you to discover. You can also study new techniques, improve your relationships, fight huge bosses, and unravel the mystery of why demons are breaking through to the human world on this mysterious island. We hope you enjoy it.
This is so much Final Fantasy VII and like Chrono Trigger at the same time. That is awesome, and a little bit of anime in there too. Well done. Some of those animations are just like on par with like Final Fantasy VII bosses and stuff. Well done. Scary game. Oh my god, dial up! It is a horror game! Oh my god! There are 4 eyes! Oh, hi.
You want to stream?
Yeah, I do.
You will watch.
Yeah, they are.
You will follow.
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys follow. No sleeping. Content, yes.
We are watching.
I know YouTube, I know. Yeah, I am. I'm right here! No, you're not. I'm right here. Okay, yeah, that's true. I'm streaming!
Stream your death.
Join the ritual. Yeah, guys, you guys can subscribe to the ritual right now. Big O red button.
With the only game on the most wanted list
That
that's
looked cool.
available now in early access, a team of retro shooter specialists are asking an important question. What if Bloodborne played like Thief if Thief had a pump shotgun? From New Blood Interactive, here's our latest look at Gloomwood, featuring its upcoming Underport area and introducing us to the terrifying
Content
prologue.
creator nightmare, yeah. No, mine was like, oh, my computer doesn't work. That would be a
Number
nightmare.
14, Gloomwood.
Gloomwood. Oh, hell yeah. A little bit of... A little bit of like Quake in there. That chonky. Ew, what the hell is this? Yep. Delve into the Underport.
Gloomwood opens the gates to the Underport district in early 2024 with more early access updates to follow. Newegg is, of course, one of our favourite places to find upgrades, and later in the show we'll be sharing some recommendations in our holiday wish list. But we've also partnered with Newegg to build a... Oh, wait, am I reading this teleprompter right? We bought an egg-shaped computer.
I'm inside. What's my target?
One new egg.
What's happening? Like SpongeBob's house, but an egg on the moon?
Guess this is the egg. Oh.
See, you found my egg.
What the hell is it?
What is going on?
Head to pcgamer.com/egg to watch the full video.
No.
The next game on the Most Wanted would probably rank higher if we knew a single thing about it. I mean, it's a decade after the release of Grand Theft Auto 5, and GTA Online is still clearing $500 million every year. How the hell do you follow that?
Well, this is why microtransactions will never end, because dumbasses keep buying crap.
Voting panel on how GTA 6
You know who you are. I've done it too.
Number 13, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Grand Theft Auto. People are excited for this game called Grand Theft Auto.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
My name is S-Fand, and I just wanted to share with you guys how incredibly excited I am for Grand Theft Auto 6.
My personal pick for the PC gaming show Most Wanted has to be Grand Theft Auto 6, because at this point it has been about 10 years.
10 years since Grand Theft Auto 5.
Storylines are always absolutely fantastic.
It's one of the greatest video game franchises of all time.
I'm excited to dive into a new immersive world, new cities, new surroundings.
Just the amount of things that you can do in this open world sandbox, and whether you just want to screw around.
Rockstar recently acquired CFX, which is the company that own 5M, and that is where NoPixel is hosted, and NoPixel is one of my favorite GTA roleplay servers.
I hope you guys are excited as I am. I think Rockstar has a lot of hype around it right now.
And very excited to see what it holds.
I hope you guys enjoy it when the game comes out.
Okay, can we see the footage for Grand Theft Auto? No. Okay. All right. We'll be playing this tomorrow. SteamWorld build. I've been wanting to play this for a few days, but the devs, we have a sponsored stream tomorrow, so they've asked me to stream tomorrow. We played this demo, and this was a tremendous amount of fun. Oh, you can build a damn roller coaster? Let's go. And a hat dealership. This seems to play a lot like Anno. So if you like the Anno-style resource management, this is kind of how it, from what I recall, how it plays out. And it's a lot of fun. And I'm very excited to play it again tomorrow. And I want to play it more than just tomorrow, honestly. Oh, hi. Oh, a little base defense going on. Oh, you can set up traps and stuff below the ground? Oh, I didn't realize it was a little bit like Dungeon Keeper or whatnot. Well, except you're the good guys, it seems. Land in need of a leader. Oh, we played this. I don't remember, but this kind of confused me. Oh, and I kept getting killed by, damn wolves all the time. That's right. I couldn't get out of the initial area without dying to death. Manor Lords. Yeah, the buildings kind of look like Manor Lords, and the city you can build does, but it's third person. And you can raise it's a little bit more like Medieval Dynasty, where you can have NPCs. Oh, you can get raided. Yeah, Bellwright. That's the name of this one. Early access Q1. I want to play it.
Topple the Crown's Tyranny in Valorite, coming to early access in December. Our next game rounds out a killer combo of high-profile fighting games that have hit PC in the last year. Ready? Fight.
Bell. Jumping over now to
12,
Tekken 8.
Tekken 8. It's been more than 6 years since Tekken last entered the ring on PC, and we're more than ready for a rematch. With revised fighting mechanics going all in on aggression and 32 characters to try before you settle on the guy with the leopard head, Tekken 8 weighs in right in the middle of our most wanted list.
We're moving forward in our rankings with a sequel to a Metroidvania favorite. We're talking, of course, about Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh, hey, Frankie. I think you could use a little backup on this one.
Hi, Sean. How did you do that?
Well, you know, it's PC gaming.
Sean, leave Frankie alone.
Orbiting in a space frigate or in an underground facility, so I just started calling around.
You video called a World War II bunker?
I did. My powers are great, and so is my excitement for Hollow Knight Silksong.
Number 11, Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh boy.
Allow me to share 3 reasons why I'm excited for Hollow Knight Silksong. First, the graphics. I adore the original Hollow Knight art style, and they're giving me more.
Art style's
elevating
good.
It with more detail and layering. 2,
Very Rayman.
combat in motion. The original Hollow Knight somehow was able to blend super fast, snappy movement with slow, chunky Souls-like combat.
It actually looks a little more like Cuphead.
Trailer, you're seeing all sorts of new moves that allow you to dance around your enemies and jump around the environment. It makes me really excited for the second-to-second experience. But the third and the biggest reason is exploration. Team Cherry are masters of this. There would be a ledge in the original Hollow Knight, but when I finally was able to get there would be hours of content behind there, or new bosses, or new enemies, or entirely new zones. And it's that exact combination of a beautiful game that's fun and second-to-second gameplay that rewards my exploration. Oh, I literally can't wait for Silksong.
Literally.
Thanks for your Silksong expertise, Sean. What began as a spin-off expansion to Team Cherry's beloved Metroidvania is now one of our most sought-after sequels, assuming it leaves hiding someday. Before we move forward with more previews, we want your input, and we're offering a PC-sized reward. Follow the QR code on screen and complete our PC Gaming Show viewer survey, and you could win a custom-built AC Mirage gaming PC powered by an Intel Core i9-14900K CPU. And now, a world premiere.
A world premiere? Hold on, something never before seen.
2 people have been reported missing. A male and a
horror
female
game.
were last seen heading to the forest 2 days ago.
A teen has not been seen since September 24th. We had a chance to speak with the mother.
It's been 3 years since he's been missing.
There are a lot of rumors about the lake. Do you personally believe that there's something sinister hiding in there? No, of course not. People love ghost stories, but in the end, they're just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories.
Drowned Lake. Our Lady of the Drowned Lake. Allen Lake, yep. Oh, is this, oh, this is, yeah, me and the boys, we're gonna play this one, You're often flying in a chopper like this. I have yet to take a look at it. Oh, that looks like Tarkov. Oh yeah, even the eating and stuff. Yeah, Dirty and Lumberjack, they had asked me if I got into this, and they sent an email for this. Let me see. Oh yeah, gray zone. I was thinking of green zone. This seems like a lot of fun though.
We're nearing the heavy hitters, selected by our panel of industry experts as their top 10 most wanted games. But first, a fresh look at the gun-fu gameplay of Spine.
Spine.
Redline, as your combat AI, I have to warn you that pressing the wrong floor may lead to unexpected consequences.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck are you?
Language, sir. For whatever reason, I just thought of Mirror's Edge, but with guns. Oh!
No elevator this time.
Oh, Mirror's Edge did have guns. Hey, Wilhelm Scream! I don't think your player got... Did your character get guns? I don't remember. I thought you were just doing parkour the whole time. Slash, shoot, repeat.
Bringing cinematic action choreography, Spine is coming soon to PC. We're just minutes away from starting our top 10 countdown. And make sure you stick around all the way to the #1 game on our list to see some exclusive gameplay footage.
I sure as hell will.
But before that, here's a message from our friends at PC Gamepass. For its first post-Destiny release, Bungie is taking a walk back through time for our first entry in the most wanted top 10. Wielding 30 years of
Bungie.
sharpened shooter design, the studio is busy carving a new extraction shooter from the series that paved the way for Halo. So far, we haven't seen much of Marathon, but its mix of rampant AIs, mysterious alien precursors, unknowable space entities, and high saturation clone firefights are more than enough to earn slot number 10. Here's a special message from the studio.
A special message. Ooh.
Number 10.
Marathon. Oh, yeah, this.
Hello, I'm Christopher Barrett, franchise game director on Marathon. We're incredibly humbled by the reception Marathon has received since its announcement earlier this year. Being voted one of the most anticipated games on PC is an honor which absolutely motivates everyone on the project. The whole team's hard at work right now, building Bungie's take on the extraction shooter genre. And the next time you hear from us, we'll have a lot more to show, including gameplay. Thank you.
I genuinely cannot wait for that one. Right, let's keep things moving with a couple more trailers.
My creation has gone rogue. And I shall rebuild it.
All right, we got a card game. Or kind of.
I am the master architect. And I am in control.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Welcome to Crashlands. Tease.
Explore a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things. And then slap them. Just slap it all. Except these. Best to make a home
Sounds
for
like
yourself.
Ron Burgundy.
Not just yourself. After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet, you'll need all the help you can get.
Oh, Netflix made that game?
Crashlands 2 drops onto Steam in 2024. At number 9 on the most wanted is the product of a simple design philosophy. If you look hard enough, you can always find somewhere to put another skill tree, even if you end up making a second game in the process. Warm up that left mouse button because we're about to show you some Path of Exile 2. We traveled
Path
all
of
the way
Exile
to New Zealand
2?
to speak with the team, climbing the highest mountains to visit their
No
studio
way.
in Auckland.
Number 9, Path of Exile 2.
Number 9.
It seems the old ways still hold some power.
This is Jerry's game. Oh my god, a werebear. Well. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Path of Exile 2 is basically our next generation action RPG. And one of the things we really wanted to make sure that we were doing with it is to make the action combat really, really excellent. We just want to make sure that anyone playing the game, you can play it like an action game, feels fun to play. We've added things like dodge rolls and like cancelling, things like this. And it just means that the game just feels a lot better than it previously did, as well as everything else that you'd expect from a sequel to Path of Exile.
One thing in particular that sets Path of Exile apart is obviously the depth, but in the itemization systems, crafting systems, but also the sheer number of quantity of monsters, encounters.
no.
Like we have
There's those
over a
bears
decade
again.
of content that is going to be
Can't
available
seem to
in
escape
Path
'em.
of Exile 2 as well.
For Path of Exile 2, we really want to keep the mechanics from Path of Exile 1 that are great, but we
Bro,
can
is that
now
Lego
have the
on his
opportunity
desk?
to rebuild them or restructure them in a way that is easier to understand
Wow.
and much more accessible for someone coming at it for the first time, and keep that depth there, either hidden away or much more natural to understand.
I think there's a big difference between depth and complexity. Path of Exile 2 in some ways is less complicated than Path of Exile 1 because we've simplified the sort of technical complexity around doing things like the way you socket skills and things like
Oh,
that
really?
to make it easier to understand. But at the same time, we're making sure that we keep all the depth in terms of character options and things that you can do. So everything is still there as far as like what can I do to build my character. It's just that it is easier to do so because you don't have to be worrying, for example, about when you're changing your items that you're going to break the way your skills are working and things like that. So I think that actually new and regular players can tolerate a lot of depth. It's the complexity that we want to try and avoid. The dodge roll actually came about because we really wanted to be able to find a way to having some skills that took longer to do than other skills. But the problem with that is that skills feel really terrible if you start them and then you can't get out of them. So we really needed a way to make that interruption be possible.
That's a big boy.
The dodge roll was a really great way to do it. We actually already had a philosophy for Path of Exile 2 boss design where we wanted to make sure that everything was dodgeable. But previously we were just doing that by running around. But I think the dodge roll has actually changed a lot of things, and especially because, now that you can expect a player to be able to do that, it means that we can have the expectation and the balance as well.
We've done fresh design on everything. We've taken some elements from PoE1 in terms of monsters, specific monsters, and brought them over and kind of, because they were fun to play. Like, why not replicate something that is still fun to play? But of course, it's full fresh coat of paint. There are definitely new systems. I'd say a lot of the monsters are faster, for example, which is where the dodge roll helps to come into play. We have secondary AI systems that allow the monsters to do skills while they were performing another skill, much like how a player can dodge roll spell to interrupt a skill, a monster can now do the same thing. We have a lot more monsters doing interactions with the environment. They'll interact with the world more, a lot more spawning from things, a lot more, like in one of our areas, the Isle of Kin, we have monsters riding on top of another monster, and then when they get close, they all jump off.
There's a lot of design changes that have had to gone on to take into account the way that the new skill system works. So with something like the Mercenary now, we're developing how crossbows should work. We kind of really looked at that and thought, okay, how can we make crossbows just feel completely different than bows? You know, if you look at a shooter, it's like pistols and shotguns and things like that. Like, what about those makes them different from each other? And so therefore, it makes the whole experience just feel so different than what a bow feels like now. You know, you want that like pull the trigger and it instantly fires, you know, that kind of instant response type of thing. And I think that as we approach each different character class, we're thinking like, how can we make the skills here feel so different than every other class?
For a lot of the really unique skill sets like the crossbows, which are almost basically guns, there's a lot of work that's been done in other games to make those feel great that we had the opportunity to bring into Path of Exile. And there's a lot of lessons of what works well in a shooter that can work well in an ARPG if you do the work, get the animations right.
That's an interesting thing to bring into a game like this.
To make it so that it
feels
the
dodge roll
like
looks good. Yeah,
got as much control as you would in a shooter-focused game. There's a lot of what have other games done well that we can bring into Path of Exile that no ARPG is really built on, because they don't have the crazy level of skill variety that we ended up having.
So we've got a live stream later today where we're going to be showing off 2 of our character classes. We're really deep diving into the mechanics, and we're really excited to show that. So if you're interested to know more about Path of Exile 2, then tune into that later today.
The old magics, not to be feared.
Now, if you're anything like me, you leave your Christmas shopping to the absolute last second and then speedrun the entire thing in a single afternoon of guest checkouts and regret. But what to buy the PC gamer in your life?
It'll be a
Well,
PC.
our good friends at Intel have a few ideas. Here's 5 of their favorite gaming deals this holiday season, all on offer now at Newegg.
Newegg's good though.
Acer Predator Helios gaming
I've
laptop.
built a few.
Inside is an i7-13700HX CPU.
I built a few PCs
an RTX 4070, 16 gigabytes of DDR5 memory, and 1 terabyte of storage. We've been big fans of Acer's Helios machines for ages, and the new 16-inch Predator has fast become one of our favorite gaming laptops. It's the perfect combination of processor, graphics card, big 240Hz screen, and price. The 24-thread Intel CPU is mighty strong too, and the RTX 4070 graphics card also supports the magic of frame generation for a buttery smooth experience. This is the Gigabyte Aorus 15 gaming laptop, running on an i7-13700H CPU. RTX 4070 graphics, 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM,
By the
a
time
1
this
terabyte
commercial
Gen
for
4
this
SSD,
computer is over,
and a
it'll already be
15.6
obsolete.
inch 165Hz QHD display. If your needs are a little lighter, this only slightly smaller 15-inch Aorus is a great option. You still get a 20-thread Intel
the audio
CPU
just
with
desync?
the same RTX 4070 GPU inside it and a high refresh rate QHD screen. It still packs a serious punch, and if you want serious frame rates...
What the hell was that? Wait, did you see that? What just happened during this ad? Hold on.
A 1 terabyte Gen 4 SSD, and a 15.6 inch 165Hz QHD display. If your needs are a little lighter, this only slightly smaller 15-inch Aorus is a great option. You still get a 20-thread Intel CPU with the same RTX 4070 GPU inside it and a high refresh rate QHD screen. It still packs a serious punch,
Or is she just
and if
doing
you
a
want serious
voiceover?
frame rates from the latest games, either of these laptops has you covered. We've also got the MSI Katana 17 gaming laptop, an i7-13600H
I think that was a dub.
processor,
I
RTX
think they
4070
dubbed over that.
GPU, 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, and a 1 terabyte SSD. If you're looking for a lot of screen real estate, MSI's 17-inch chonker will get the job done without costing a bomb. The 13th Gen Core i7 is a 16-thread chip. The machine still sports an RTX 4070 graphics card to handle all the newest releases, and you content creators are going to love the massive 32 gig of DDR5 memory this expansive laptop has to offer.
No.
Next, MSI's Aegis gaming rig, carrying the
God,
i7-13700F
half of these
CPU,
computers are just
an RTX
RGB.
4060 Ti, Another spacious 32 gigs of DDR5.
I really
with
don't
2
like this
terabytes
trend of
storage.
all this
So yeah,
lighting.
you remember that big black obelisk from the start of 2001: A Space Odyssey, right? MSI's Aegis R PC very much has that vibe, but also throws in a little RGB gaming flair. Inside this monolith, you'll find a beefy 24-thread Intel CPU and way more memory and storage than you'd usually find in a PC at this price. Finally, we have the 12th Gen Core and Arc bundle. An i7-12700K CPU and the Arc A770 with a $50 discount. But there ain't much that can top the feeling of building a gaming machine with your own 2 hands. And these Intel Silicon bundles will allow you to do that at a bargain price. For us, pairing a 12th Gen i7 with an ASRock Arc 770 is a real smart money play, because these older CPUs share a ton of DNA with the latest 14th Gen chips. And this graphics card has only got faster since launch. Damn, those are some powerful computers. Let's hope Santa thinks we'll all be nice this year, or at least he hasn't heard any of the things you've said in solo queue voice chat. Okay, our next game is a fun one. A blisteringly fast racer and a 1999 throwback you didn't know you needed.
This music.
Racing into early access soon. This is Deathgrip.
Oh, well. Now that's what I call pod racing. Let's go. Demo available now. So that is that feels a lot like
Now
pod
that's
racing
what I
and-
legally can't call pod racing. The whole reason we're here today is because, yes, there are an incredible amount of video games, and we want to help you decide
Something
which
else
ones
too
are
with
the most
the
deserving of
shooting.
attention. But if you're watching and wondering, hey, why isn't the Elder Scrolls 6 one of the most wanted
like
games?
Twisted Metal?
Well, let me explain. Our voting process for the most wanted list prioritizes games that are imminent and that we know lots of information about. The more confident we are in a game's release date, the more rewarded it is by our voting system. But still, there's a long list of high-profile games that have been in dark mode for years and years. While theoretically enormous, they're frustratingly absent from the public eye. So, just to give them at least a moment of acknowledgement, I'm going to see how many of these I can rattle through. Ready? The Elder Scrolls 6, Bioshock 4, which was announced 4 years ago, the eventual Cyberpunk 2077 sequel, The Witcher remake, Project 007 from the team that made Hitman that's probably going to be incredible, Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Come on, BioWare, let's see it. Death Stranding 2, Star Wars Eclipse, yes, the Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell remake. Oh, and that untitled Fallout-like RPG from New Blood Interactive. Armor 4, that League of Legends fighting game that looks really good, a Wonder Woman game, the new Indiana Jones game from the folks that made Wolfenstein, Good and Evil 2, which has been in development for something like 15 years, the reboot of the Skate series, and Crisis 4.
Crisis 4. All right.
While
Everybody
I
go buy a new
catch my
PC.
breath, let's see a couple of games that actually have gameplay footage.
Our world is in chaos. The gods and their armies of the dead seek to rule over everything we call home. I'll be damned if I let that happen. My name is Noor Vanek. Survivor.
You get a kitty.
Soldier.
You get a big old
God
kitty.
killer.
Oh, and a big old hammer. kitty, 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 big, big, big dragon. That looks cool. Love the axes. Those are really cute.
Time for a word from our good friends at Mad Mushroom.
Mad Mushroom is a publishing company that
Soda
is
poppin'.
going to be a little different from other publishing companies.
Mad Mushroom gives us the opportunity to enter the games industry while at the same time elevating and amplifying the message of hundreds of indie developers.
You are literally working hand in hand with influencers to figure out how to make your game as enjoyable as possible, not just to play, but also from a content viewing perspective.
If you're a developer and you're interested in us publishing your game, you can go to madmushroom.gg, check it out. We're very passionate and we're very excited about what we're doing here.
In a city that never sleeps, innovators like Kieran Short and the All Street New York City Collective remind us that with the right tools, like the Alienware laptop, the boundaries of art and technology can be pushed beyond our imagination. That's where Alienware's top-of-the-line computers come in. Introducing our real-life XP boost, the Alienware Power Boost Benefit. Scan our QR code or visit the site below to see how Alienware is undeniably stepping up the game.
In Islands of Insight, you awaken on a floating island as
that?
a seeker. Your goal is to explore a serene fantasy realm of ancient wonders and natural beauty, solve its mysterious puzzles, and unveil the secrets of the islands. We designed the world to be brimming with thousands of handcrafted puzzles, each of them carefully placed throughout the landscape.
By the way, I did miss earlier Brant. Thank you very much for the gift bomb. I was probably very excited by a game. Thank you very much. And Lumberjack with the 16 months. Love you. Miss you. Mike was on. Thank you.
You might start off solving logic
Wow.
puzzles and
We've
then
been
decide
friends
to
that
search
long?
for hidden objects or
Wow.
go find
Well,
some perspective
I wouldn't call us
or memory
friends.
puzzles to take on.
I've known you that long?
Designed by some of the best minds in puzzle
Hi.
design, our puzzles vary in difficulty and are thoughtfully crafted to be relaxing, challenging, and satisfying to solve for newcomers and seasoned puzzle fans. There is no linear path in Islands of Insight. You choose where to go, which puzzles to solve, and in what order, all at your own pace. You can solve puzzle quests to unlock new areas in the campaign,
That
or
map
explore the main island,
looked like,
an expansive open world where most of the puzzles and secrets are found.
Elden
Wander
Ring.
around the sublime landscapes on foot, or
Peter
glide
Lugersoon?
above
Yeah.
them.
Let's
Our
do
shared
that.
world allows for
I'm
seamless
buying
interactions
everything
and
next time.
collaboration between players.
You guys were very
You
kind
can
when I
interact
visited.
with others for a bit of guidance.
Kindness will not be
or you
forgotten.
can play entirely on your own. This is your adventure. In today's fast-paced world, we hope Islands of Insight delivers a sublime escape for players looking to unwind. If you want to discover more, play our demo today on
A
our
demo.
Steam page.
Yeah, this is like an open world puzzle game, which is like, that's actually pretty cool because puzzle
In
games are lit.
1999, Homeworld brought RTS space
Oh,
combat
Homeworld
fully into
3, let's
dimensions.
go.
Now, 20 years after Homeworld 2, it's a very different world for real-time strategy.
It is.
And an excellent time for a comeback.
Come on.
From Blackbird Interactive, this is Homeworld 3.
Oh, show me.
Number 8, Homeworld 3.
Show me everything.
First batch of bombers rolling off the line. Looking good.
Oh.
Homeworld 3 is a 3D strategy game set in space, but it's incredibly cinematically compelling.
When we were first starting up on
Homeworld
cool
3, we were
vehicles
thinking,
and
what are
art.
some of the coolest spectacles you can think of in the universe?
Like those
that you
spaceships
would
look
want to
amazing.
play in or around?
In essence, Homeworld 3 was really our original dream of Homeworld 2. The problem was, in the late 90s, early 2000s, the vision for Homeworld 3 was utterly impossible to make.
Massive coronal sun ejections, massive battles in asteroid fields.
Massive environments with these giant megaliths, you know, like gigantic Death Star-sized things that would create an interesting landscape for the player to move their units through. We had to wait 20 years before we could do that. So anyone
I can't even
who's
wait
interested
10 minutes
in
for like a pizza.
strategy or strategy-like games, we want to immerse basically anyone who loves science fiction.
For us, Homeworld 3 is a love letter to the fans of the franchise that have been with us over the last 20, 22 years. And with Homeworld 3, we want to just continue that amazing feeling that you got from playing Homeworld 1 back in the day and give that to you again. You can play Homeworld 3 at the pace that you want to play. Tactical pause are going to allow you to actually just pause the game 100%. We have a classic controls, which you'll know and love from Homeworld 2, and then we have our modern control scheme. And that one is built around FPS controls that you know and love from the games that you've played before. So MOBA players, RTS players from other games will be able to quickly understand, okay, if I want to go somewhere, I just click on this element here. Cinematic combat is such a huge pillar to the franchise.
True.
We want you to be able to get in there, find the coolest camera angle, and enjoy the spectacle. For anybody who's never played a Homeworld game, they'll be able to get right into the action.
We wanted choke points, we wanted interesting strategic decision-making for the player.
When engaging in combat, terrain will actually matter. We have tunnels where you can actually take your fighters and frigates through those things, and that will actually remove you from the enemy sensors, so you can ambush them. You can actually use a larger ship to take fire for another ship.
So in
Reminds me a
Homeworld
little
3,
bit of Nebula,
we
Fleet
focused
Command,
a lot
too,
on what
with
wasn't
what they did
already
in that.
available for us within Unreal. We wanted to figure out the more distinct views that the game would have that separate Homeworld from any other game, which is mostly the skybox and the lighting to give that feel of being in space. When you go into a nebula, the ship understands how much coverage it has from that, which will affect the concept of fog of war in the game. We knew that we wanted persistent damage on the ships, and so then we focused on what that system would be like.
You'll see the history of your battles as you go through the whole campaign. Please
Really?
wishlist and pre-order the game. We're super excited
Damage
to have
to your ships will still be visible through the campaign because they'll get repaired and you'll be able to see the repairs. By the way, hold on. Play 72 hours early with the Fleet Command Edition, so you get 3 days early. March 8th.
A myth.
That's a good time to take a vacation right before my birthday.
For there was once an empty potential about to be birthed into existence. But the potential was greeted by short-sightedness, although nigh honestly covetous nor completely barren. It swallowed up everything that was given.
What is going on here?
The saint, reincarnate as fit and proper, but never aware. Dictated from beyond by blessed ignorance and idle hands. Uji's solidarity, like a utopian hunt. Blessed be she.
LSD the game.
But receive, and her worth lies therein. Blessed be she. Blessed is she.
Okay, yeah, yep. That's a game.
Perhaps you've heard of an obscure little indie game called Stardew Valley?
No.
Or maybe the hundreds of cozy life sims it inspired.
A million.
Whilst its imitators are busy trying to rebottle the farm life lightning, Stardew's solo dev is leaving the barnyard behind.
He is.
From two editors at PC Gamer, Lauren Morton and Molly Taylor, let's hear more about this highly anticipated follow-up.
Yeah. What is it, Haunted Chocolatier or something?
Number 7, Haunted Chocolatier.
Yeah, that's right. Haunted Chocolatier, same maker of Stardew Valley. Oh, this is going to be outstanding.
Molly, you and I end up talking about cozy games on the PC Gamer Chatlog podcast quite a bit.
Which is why it's so exciting that its creator, Eric Baroni, is currently working on his next game, Haunted Chocolatier, where instead of us being on a farm, we're like running a chocolate shop instead, which sounds super exciting.
We haven't seen a whole lot about Haunted Chocolatier yet. We've
Not at
seen
all.
a brief trailer and we've seen some screenshots. We've seen like boss battles potentially. We've seen a bit of the new cozy town. We've seen some expanded combat over the Stardew Valley formula. So we're definitely anticipating hearing more about it as it continues development.
So I'm really excited to see how Baroni is going to take that formula and evolve on it. And I have a pretty good feeling that Haunted Chocolatier is going to be setting the standards for cozy games for years to come.
True. Hope to see more for that one. ASAP.
Assistance required on the corner of 5th and 24th Street.
Oh, this is
A
the
gas
precinct,
station
I
has
think.
exploded. and we
Yeah,
require
this
immediate
game looks
medical
really
attention.
cool.
Received
I
loud and
think.
clear. We're on our way. ETA approximately 5 minutes.
No, this might be something else. Shouldn't the fire department be here? Ambulance, a paramedic simulator. Okay, I definitely want to play this, but I'm pretty sure a gas station being on fire, you gotta put that fire out first before everybody else gets near.
overwhelm us.
You're gonna have a lot of problems if you don't put out that fire first. Oh, this game was
The crusade
cool.
is on the rise. I have to warn everybody.
This game's cool. I
We
want
must
to play
keep
more of
them
this.
from reaching the enclave at all costs.
This is kind of like an auto battler. Well, these parts are auto battle, yeah.
It's been an honor fighting by your side.
Likewise, my friend. But we'll make it out of here. That's a promise.
A little bit of Civ and a little bit of auto battler. Or like maybe Heroes of Might and Magic and stuff.
Fate brought us here. We did not come by choice. The silence that devoured my home.
Oh, yeah.
Please, guiding star, send me a sign.
Queen Lorelei of Erengard, they call me Myrna. The bird will guide you to my side when the time comes.
The crusade brings you a better future. Soon, there shall only be silence.
The void will devour
Wow,
everything.
that's a big old
unless we stop
spooter.
the crusade.
Firstborn, starborn, even constructs. Deep down, we are all as one.
Oh, there's a demo. Yeah, I recommend that
A
demo.
vibrant blend of 4X
Play the
management and
demo.
card-based RTS battles, Songs of Silence releases in spring 2024. Next up on the Most Wanted Highway, a game that knows nothing beats a road trip. Just you, your car, the open road, and the interdimensional horrors bubbling forth from reality's cosmic wounds.
You mean Pacific Drive? Is this Pacific Drive? Oh, it is. Hell yeah, brother!
Number 6, Pacific
Woo!
Drive.
This game looks like a vibe.
The Olympic Peninsula, the crown jewel of the Pacific Northwest.
Let's go.
Its unmatched views and quiet solitude offer everything you need in the most beautiful place on Earth.
There is no cause for alarm. Take shelter in the closest pocket of stability in your area, and please refrain from thoughts or memories of home.
The chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people and the attempt and abject failure at containing the rumors.
Oh, you get to build and upgrade a car, and oh man.
Is that
years before Arda came to extract us.
9. Some zone secrets are best left secret. 8. 7.
I don't even look up at the sky anymore.
6.
Was she a myth, martyr, or monster?
5.
Nothing had more potential than limb technology.
4.
And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula.
3. 2. 1.
I have the distinct honor to introduce to you the American people. A new scientific frontier.
Well, there's much more than just driving around in the car.
Potential is limitless.
Oh my god, the car is wrecked.
On this day, we welcome.
Dude, you can customize the hell out of it. Wow. Dude, you were able to do a lot with that car. February 22nd. Very excited. That's going to be like a mandatory must-play. Guys, Mortal Crux has boat travel now. And capes. And a new stealth mechanic. Ouch. Oh, that's a bear. That's basically a bear. Nope. Well, wait, it says barriers. Ooh, lava flow. Four-player co-op. Anybody ever play this?
I just love that we're seeing smaller studios take a swing at Souls-like gameplay. Mortal Crux is coming soon to early access. Coming up, we're nearly at the top of our list. It's time for a second helping of Helldivers as the most wanted countdown continues.
Helldivers? Helldivers, yeah. What do we got?
Number
oh, Helldivers
5.
2, yeah.
Helldivers 2. If there's one thing we value, it's interstellar combat with giant acid-belching insects, or as the fine soldiers of Super Earth call it, democracy. Now shooting in third person, the Helldivers redeploy for co-op, and our panel of experts
Mandalorian Starship Trooper. With guns. Big O guns. Like Big O... Clunky Big O.
Helldivers 2 arrives on PC for some co-op Starship trooping on February 8, 2024. Yep. Now, we turn to the unholy rebirth of a 2009 strategy cult classic. When Hell's throne sits empty, its greatest devils march to war in this stylishly sinister game of ungodly grand strategy. Here's the latest trailer for Solium Infernum.
Solium Infernum? This is gonna be like Dungeon?
Set in the bureaucratic nightmare of hell, Solium Infernum is a political strategy game like no other. The Prince of Darkness has vanished, and to ascend to the Dark Throne as ruler of hell, you must prove to the infernal conclave that you are the most powerful archfiend of all. Equip powerful relics and cast rituals that can turn the tide of battle. Command legions, summon colossal titans, bribe minions, and attempt to outbid your fellow archfiends in the bazaar, Hell's blind auction house. You'd best learn the rules of Hell fast, and how to exploit them, archfiend. For it is malice and malevolence that win favor in Hell. Insult and extort your enemies, goading them into open warfare. Or worse, humiliation.
Emma?
Scheme in your sleep with asynchronous multiplayer, investing just a moment each day in games that can last for weeks. There are no loyalties here in the Abyss, and betrayal is the name of the game. Solium Infernum isn't called a friendship destruction simulator for nothing. Better to rule in hell than serve in heaven.
Oh, Valentine's Day. That was a good trailer.
History is defined by moments when its greatest himbos collide. In January, the world will stand witness as Yakuza's very best boys unite for an ocean-spanning RPG adventure, and probably like some mahjong. Like a Dragon earned high marks from our voting crew.
Is this going to be the island one?
Sega's got cooking.
Oh. Show me the island one.
Number 4, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Lately, our old friend, the Seiryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Asuka-san.
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you. It's your mother, Akane-san.
What the hell's going on?
Freeze.
Kiryu-san?
High time you met the head of the Barracudas. Name's Dwight.
Dwight? You mean
Barracudas are after me. Akane-san.
Danny
They're after
Trejo?
her too, you know.
Is that
You've
you?
seen this.
This is someone else. Ganja.
You trying to tell me there are Yakuza in Hawaii?
The head of Kazuma Kiryu. What better trophy than the head of a dragon?
I really, really need your help, like, right now. I'd take a bullet for a bud any day.
Take cover!
A few bullets.
You can always turn a new leaf, but you can't turn back the clock. All you get is the precious time you're given.
Yeah.
You ready for this, Kasuga?
Let's do this.
You haven't missed your chance at our gaming PC giveaway. Follow the QR code on screen now and complete our viewership survey.
No.
Once you're done, you'll be in the running to win a custom AC Mirage
can do it,
PC
chat. Do it.
created by the talented guys at Blue Horse Studios and boasting a Core i9 14900K CPU from the show's presenting sponsor, Intel. Hell yeah, free computers. We're just a few games away from the #1 game in our countdown and from showing you some exclusive
Chat, what do you think #1
gameplay
game
footage
of 2024 is
you're
going to be?
like. But first, here's another game from our wish list, Crown Wars: The Black Prince.
What's the most anticipated game of 2024? They put GTA 6 at 13.
War, your great
I bet it's Death Stranding.
How appropriate, for it makes you blind to our ascension. We were here.
I bet it's going to be Death Stranding. Goat Simulator 3. Stardew Mountain. Raptor Boyfriend 2. That is a game. Dave the Diver 2. Chinatown Detective Agency 2. Image Chat. Space Marines 2. Stalker. Oh, Stalker 2.
We are the terror that whispers in the dark. We are the chaos.
Raptor on Holidays. That's not happening. In this economy, a day off? Ooh, turn-based. Let's go. They're in my hair. Gollum 2. Oh my god. No.
You may be many things, but we have hope.
Oh, that looks cool.
Manage your forces for medieval tactics in Crown Wars: The Black Prince, coming March 2024.
Manor Lords. I don't know if Manor Lords is going to be on this
Sometimes
list.
PC gaming gives us games that empower us to make games.
Manor Lords?
Our next studio visit is with the group behind Everywhere, an ambitious creation platform currently in development. Let's hear a little more about the big vision behind Everywhere.
Generic zombie base building game? Yeah. I know. There's a lot of those, but they are fun. That is... Wow, these graphics. Build a rocket boy. Time for a new world.
Hey, my name's Adam Whiting, Assistant Game Director here at Build Rocket Boy, and I'm working on Everywhere. So it's a world of creativity and exploration and discovery underpinned by really high quality systems that hopefully inspire the next generation of games creators and world builders.
Oh,
Hi, my
right. I
name's
remember
Les
hearing about
Perezzi.
this.
I am the game director of Everywhere and Mind's Eye, founder of Build a Rocket Boy. Everywhere is a place where players can tell their stories, where they can build their own world. There's shooting elements, there's driving elements, there's puzzles. Players can build UGC, take part in many different experiences, and they've also play a AAA game called Mind's Eye.
This reminds me of Dreams for
Arcadia.
PlayStation.
They're part of Everywhere, so you don't have to jump to a separate executable to trigger them.
This
We've
is a
built
game
the
maker. This is actually
platform
cool.
With UGC in mind, so it's inherent to the games.
Arcadia, I think, is a really wonderful suite of creation tools that we're using internally to build content within the platform. I think that's really important. If you're using one set of tools and then giving a lesser subset of that to players, they immediately realize the limitations of the toolset they've been given. Whereas we want everything that players play within Everywhere to serve as inspiration because they have the same tools that we use to build that experience.
So you could look at Utopia as the hub where you socialize. It's where you come into the games, meet up with your friends before you decide to go play the entertainment that you and your posse will like to.
It's a place that you arrive in within Everywhere, and then you can use it as like a launch pad, jump into any other type of experience. Go and explore the open world of the biomes surrounding Utopia City. You can jump into the district buildings that curate specific types of content, or you can jump into anything you want to through our portals or through invite some other players. But essentially, that's the kind of foundation that you use to kind of experience
Racing,
all these
that's
other
cool.
interesting kind of facets and gameplay experiences.
The progression system of the game, the actual gameplay of Everywhere sits within the biomes, and then you've got these abstracted other areas which we call arcs, and they're pieces of UGC content that we build and our players will build, and they're held separately from the main world.
They're connected by virtue of the fact they're all part of this one ever-evolving, ever-changing world called Everywhere, and they're all connected, so using the same character and the same data to kind of traverse these different experiences, but they're not causally related or narratively related. You know, we were intentionally taking a very light touch with the narrative within the game because we want this to be a world where players have agency and they have freedom to infer their own stories and their own world.
Yeah, that looked like
space,
PlayStation
and we
Home,
don't really
exactly.
know what they're going to do with it, and we really want to
That hub
earnestly
world?
kind of move forward with them and help them build this world with us. If you were kind of able to take part in like a shared reality with other players of all different types who had all different types of backgrounds and experiences and wants and needs, but they're all being fulfilled by the creative potential of one particular platform, I think that'd be a really exciting place to be.
The purpose of our alpha test, it's more of an infrastructure test.
The first people moving into this world are going to be able to check out our systems, allow us to do a lot of kind of testing of the back ends, all that kind of stuff. But they're also going to be kind of the intrepid explorers, the first into this brand new horizon, the first people to experience the tools and be able to build some really cool content with them. We're keen for everybody to get involved. You know, like I said, this is a game that's been built from the very beginning with people like you sat at home watching this video right now in mind. So I implore you, please come to everywhere.game, sign up for the alpha.
And we're very excited to hear player feedback.
Well, you know,
Time.
can't really go wrong with a free alpha.
Let's build it together.
Now yet rated.
We're closing in on number 1, but first, the follow-up to a roguelike with fittingly mythical acclaim.
Number 3.
Hades 2. Oh, yeah. All right, Death Stranding's got to be number 2 or number
After
1
3
then.
years, and who knows how many deaths, we still can't get enough Hades. And apparently neither can its developers. In Supergiant's first sequel, Hades is imprisoned
could
and
it
the
be?
Titan of Time is loose. You're the witchcraft-wielding
Definitely
princess
one's
of the
Death
underworld,
Stranding.
striking out against the forces of Kronos. It's really something to imagine how Hades 2 could build on the slowly
Or is it?
unfolding storytelling and elegant design of the first game.
Well, they kind of rushed past that. Are those penguins? Sailor Sheila. Mr. Q. Oh, that's like a yo-yo. Oh, okay. That's a cool weapon. Oh yeah, Death Stranding could be going in the next year, yeah. 2025. This reminds me of some of the Sonic games on Dreamcast. Yeah, except you're being chased by frickin' penguins. Penny's Big Breakaway.
You know, we don't think of the PC as the birthplace of platformers, but we continue to see outstanding 2D and 3D platformers release each year. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, Elden Ringers. However many boss kills you've got under your belt, the greatest test for every tarnished is, well, it's Millennia. The second greatest test is patience. And by God, FromSoft, haven't we been tested enough? Torrent needs his exercise. As we scratch at the locked door of the lands between for details, let's hear from some of our voters about what they're expecting from this expansion.
Oh, an Elden Ring expansion?
Number 2. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
The
I'm extremely
tree?
excited about the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Yo.
Personally, I'm hoping that they will introduce a new vast area to explore that gives you that same
Oh,
magical
she's playing with a
feeling as
DDR
exploring
pad?
Limgrave for the first
Oh my
time.
god.
Just something new and exciting around every corner, pretty much. In terms
No
of
way.
boss fights, I'm hoping there will be bosses that are even harder than the base game. If we go back to previous
she's doing it.
FromSoftware
She's
games,
doing it.
typically we've seen that the best and the hardest bosses are in the DLCs. Some examples would be Medir,
No way.
Gale, Orphan of Cos, Sister Freed, Manus, I would definitely say. It would be thrilling to see if they could come up with a boss that's even more difficult than Millennia. Story-wise, I think we'll get a greater understanding into Millennia's brother Mikola, which has been very much hinted and talked about in the main game. All in all, they can't release this DLC soon enough.
One final RPG featured in our show today is the return of a true cult classic. We saw this studio right at the beginning of the show with horror game Still Wakes the Deep, but they're also working on the second coming of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Oh.
Tell me, Willem, what rumors have you heard about me?
That you were there in Cairo. They called you the Slayer.
And what will I be to you, Willem? And to this lonely, forgotten warehouse?
Wait, Bay, is that you? Marin, is that you, girl? Where have you been? Oh, damn.
You're exactly what he said you'd be. I guess that makes it easier.
Makes what easier?
What happens next?
Well, what happened? What happened next?
Before we find out which game tops our most wanted list, let's recap the top 25 so far.
Well, if it wasn't Elden Ring,
Still Wakes the Deep.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Sword of the Sea. Holston.
Love that.
Persona 3 Reload. Harold Halibut.
Love that too.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Yep.
Skate Story. Menace.
I want to see more of that. I have no idea what to
Avowed.
make of that. Avowed.
Dragon's Dogma 2. Frostpunk 2.
Hell yeah, brother. Frostpunk.
Gloomwood. Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's not even the game. That's a girl.
Tekken 8.
That was her name?
Hollow Knight Silksong.
This is our daughter, Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, nice
Marathon.
to meet you.
Path of Exile 2.
Yeah, guns, brother.
Homeworld 3.
Oh, yeah.
Haunted Chocolatier.
Very much.
Pacific Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Helldivers 2.
That looks interesting.
Like a Dragon. Infinite Wealth. Hades 2. Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erd Tree.
And the
We've
number
ranked
one. What is it going to be,
24
chat?
of our
What's the
25
number one
most
game?
wanted games,
We got to
each
guess.
capturing a different piece of
Death
our
Stranding 2?
fascinations. We've had meditative sword surfing, demonic skateboarding, eldritch road tripping, whether it's the three-dimensional space strategy of Homeworld 3 or the ever-expanding
nerd
universe
tree.
of build
That's what I'm
crafting and
calling
Path
it.
of Exile 2, the most wanted represents the games we can't help but hunger for. But for our panel of experts,
Minesweeper.
one game more than any other had a clear hold on our hopes. This game received the highest voting total from our panel of critics, developers, and content creators. It's the long-awaited return of a series that found wonder in jammed firearms and crackling Geiger counters, striking a balance between lethal tension and dystopic beauty that's never quite been matched. But
Stalker
also,
2.
this game is a testament to developer fortitude. This is a project that's weathered wartime, including office relocations and most recently, a severe studio fire. Here is our most wanted game.
Number 1. Stalker 2. Heart of Cornoble.
Cornoble?
Hello, everyone. I'm Yevgen, the CEO of GC
Corn?
Gold and the game director of Stalker 2.
Corn Noble?
Recording this
Hold on a
video
second.
feels almost surreal.
Ma'am. The world almost ended in 1986 when a fire happened at a nuclear facility and also an explosion. Does she not know? When were you born? How in the F does she not?
As I accept the award for the most GC
How do you say
and
this?
The game director of Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
The CEO
That's right.
of SteamWorld and the game director of Stalker 2. Heart
And she
of
didn't
Chernobyl.
see the HBO series? Someone get this woman an HBO subscription right now. What's HBO Go? How much is that? $100,000 a month? At this rate, probably not very far off.
Recording this video feels
Corn-
almost surreal.
Cornoble.
As I accept the award for the most anticipated PC game.
Good for you, dude.
Being here proves that several elements much larger than myself aligned for this moment to happen. Firstly, it's about you, our fans. Many years ago, when the journey we had planned concluded, you refused to leave the zone. You enriched it with stories, love, and life, ensuring that legacy continues through the years. You've shown us that there are still goals to achieve and stories to tell. Your passion has guided us throughout this journey, and I can never express enough gratitude for that. I consider this award a symbol of your unbreakable trust. Secondly, it's about the journey itself. This path was extraordinary, marked by dedication, passion, and commitment from everyone involved to deliver an unforgettable experience. I feel blessed to lead a team like this, and I dedicate this award to those talented individuals. Stalker 2 stands as the biggest and most complex game in our lives. It was ambitious from the beginning, but evolved into an ultimate challenge. It holds extreme significance and a deeply personal connection for us, crafted amidst the most stressful conditions imaginable, including the pandemic, war, relocation, cyber attacks, life threats, and more. Additionally, it's about the legacy. Stalker began as a PC franchise and has always been loyal to the PC community. Receiving this award at the PC Gaming Show feels like a confirmation that we will remain true to our vision and roots. This holds extra significance for me. I understand that discussing somber topics during a gaming show might not be ideal, but I'll take this opportunity to address the situation in my homeland. The war still goes on in Ukraine. Those currently fighting on the front lines, including GC employees, are real heroes. Not all of them were trained for this, they simply couldn't turn away. Stalker 2 was important for us even before the war, but now it stands as a national product, aiming to convey Ukraine's unbreakable spirit to the world. Today, we celebrate our victory here while simultaneously striving for our homeland's ultimate triumph in the future. I am overwhelmed with the joy to recognize that Stalker 2 entered the final phase of development. Fellow Stalkers will soon reunite in the zone once again. Thank you all for this award. I assure you it holds far more meaning than I can express in a foreign language. Now, I want to show you the story trailer we have prepared for this occasion. Please enjoy.
Gameplay trailer.
You asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty shell.
Decided to play soldier with me? Dimitri and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we found in the zone. But we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out.
It reminded me that we used to be puppets.
I took just one awkward step, and my whole world plunged into darkness. I'm sorry, Strider.
That was the day the sea fields were turned off. Suddenly, the voice of Monolith was gone. I felt as if I was awakening from a years-long coma. And through the scope, I saw the body of an unknown soldier fall.
We had a simple choice. Sit back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance and get control of the anomalous energy.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Wow. Q1 2024.
Thank you for joining us in counting down the PC gaming show Most Wanted. And thanks as well to our sponsors at Intel for helping us put on this broadcast.
You're welcome, ma'am.
And remember, all the games featured in today's show can be found on the PC Gaming Show Steam page at pcgamer.com/wishlist. The Most Wanted list will continue in 2024. The overflowing bounty of PC gaming does not quit, and neither will our judges. But before then, we'll see you back here in June 2024 when the PC Gaming Show returns. If I can find my way out of this bunker. They've locked me in and I think they're about to turn the lights out. Thank you again for watching.
Well, thank you, Frankie. Very well done. All right. Time to jump into Neheblbluk again. We were going to actually stream this game, but when I found out that they were going to show some Frostpunk stuff, it still wasn't enough. Come on, give me like a 2-minute like gameplay trailer, like show me footage. But they're like, no, dude, we don't want to advertise our game. Okay, fine. Anyway, welcome to Video Game. Hope you all enjoy. Yeah, so this game is Dungeon Master. We played this like a couple weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun, so I want to continue on. We actually played this on the 20th, so like a week ago. How about a week ago? And it's pretty funny, so welcome. Oh, you think Frostpunk's saving it for the Game Awards? I think it's highly anticipated enough. I'd say the same about Grand Theft Auto as well, but I think Grand Theft Auto's could do their own hour-long event. Or 2 hours. Okay, anyway, accumulate 50 intel in the secret. Okay, it's been a little while since I played, so I forgot everything. Accumulate my secrets. I gotta use a spy. By the way, this game is, if you like Evil Genius, and if you like Dungeon Keeper, that's kind of a good combo of this. Now, where's our spies? What's this? The cunning enter the scene. Have a spy, 1, accumulate 50 intel. I think I have to find a map thing and send them out? Yeah, we'll also be covering the Game Awards on December 5th, 7th. And I know nobody really cares about the Game Awards. At least I don't. I don't care who wins what. I just want to see all the new stuff. So I gotta find my spy. I forgot how to do everything. Minions management. Okay, where's my spy? That looks like a spy. 5th floor blocked. I can't do it through this menu. Wait, wasn't it here? There's something I could do to go to the world map. Minions, recruitment. Dates. We're a dull dungeon now. Guard room, dormitory, recruitment. Oh, hell yeah, we're making lots of weapons too. Look at that. Is it a casino? Kind of. Like, yeah, it's a dungeon that we want people to come into and get trapped in, and, well, we want to kill them for money. So, kind of. Can you slap them? No. Not yet, anyway. I'm trying to remember how to do stuff. I'm, like, learning all over again. Okay, we can decorate rooms for higher bonuses. Recruitment, minions, dungeon management. Maybe that's it. There it is, raids. Okay. But... quests, maybe. HR, accounting. Raids. Now, where can we send our spy? Secrets. Accumulate 50 intel in secret spy secrets cabinet using spy. Alright, so there must be something I built for the spy. Is there a spy room? Treasure room. I must have to build a... $50 intel and secret spy cabinet. I have no idea. Is this like a training thing? No. Well, they've highlighted guard room and dormitory. Ah, okay. So that's what that exclamation point means. Okay. Okay, so we need someone to build that, and then how do I tell the spy to use that? Maybe clicking on it? By the way, as a reminder, chat, exclamation point, P.O. box. Been looking to send me something. We finally got that operating, up and functional, and also exclamation point, Instagram and Twitter as well. Follow me there. Follow me now. Okay, so now how do I get him to do that? Oh, Intel is like a, oh, it's like a resource. Okay. So weaponry is made in the workshop. Intel can be generated in the dormitory or the, in the guard area. Okay. That's cool. We need to accumulate 50. And that's one full cabinet. It's all coming back to me now. So will he do this automatically? Having fun at the tavern. Well, I want you working now. Increases maximum storage of intel by 50 in the dungeon. Hidden in plain sight, this shelf is clearly disguised as an ordinary piece of furniture. True. Quest market raids. Oh, these are my quests. Replay dialogue.
Our troops have improved, and the dungeon's reputation is growing. The locals fear your name.
Affirmative! We bury fools by the dozen and leave their dungeons squeaky clean.
I did note a positive change in the indicators associated with the performance of your external business processes, in correlation with the evolution of your reputation score.
Okay, Karen.
Still, the loot we've been bringing back is a little shabby, in my opinion. And striking fear into the hearts of Twisted Veil's sausage makers isn't all that glorious. Nothing you'd find in Dungeons and Despots' top 10 lists.
I could organize more inspiring raids, but our targets would be farther away. Espionage is the answer.
Is it?
Affirmative! Developing feedback and intelligence through information storage.
Maybe there's something else I need to build. Those are all guard lockers. That's room-specific stuff. They want us to learn to spy. One raid available. Where? Thought raids and spying would kind of be the same thing. Well, we've already accumulated 4, so I guess spying is automatic? Let's hire another spy then, so it's faster. Okay. Alright, I guess spying's taking place. I thought there was something special we had to do, but I guess we're good. Bum, bum, bum. What's up, John? Welcome aboard. All fancy and everything. We're just gonna have to speed up time. I mean, not much else I can do. I feel like we should hire more people to clean. Actually, wait. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people already working and cleaning. Alright, I'll hire another person. Things are relatively clean, but the corridor is filthy. I don't think we can actually prioritize that. Apparently this room's clean, even though it looks filthy. Anyway, we're still... out of 50. Wow, we even got a damn blimp. Oh, there we go, 12. Wow, it's taking a long time to get this stuff. I'm gonna hire 2 more spies. People are chatting. How are the decorations in the rooms? They're good. Decoration levels are nominal. We had a few people here who was so busy chatting that they're ignoring their other stats. They've stood there all day talking and now they're stanky. We got 30 intel now. Yeah, we got bathrooms, barracks, game rooms, offices, guard room, canteen. Oh, we're getting raided. Get 'em, boys. Oh, they got wrecked. Nice job. A little bit more. Our dungeon's actually almost level 6, so I think when we hit 50, that'll probably give us maybe what we need. Hey, now we're a cardboard dungeon. We're no longer crappy. One more to go. Do we have a tickling room? Not for that kind of torture. Win the raid treasure hunt. Okay, now we can win. So with intel, then we'll win. Only at 52. Maybe it's based on total level? That's a 60%. Oh wow, this is complicated. Action bonus elf troll, artisan banker. I have no idea. Well, good luck. We'll give it a try. What's up, Rod? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. What do bonus and faction bonuses do? Do they help you with the mission? I think there. If you go on those raids, it's like you'll raise like the heat. You know, like how in Evil Genius, there's like these different like regions of the world that have these different like agencies. Like there's like Smash and Anvil and Rage and Fire and whatever else. Anyway, if you go and raid and do stuff, it'll irritate the enemy. And so you might go somewhere and get a bunch of loot. And when you come back, they'll follow you and you'll have to win a raid, which is pretty cool. Good question, viewer. Oh, we gotta accumulate another 50 intel because we spent some. Build another one of those. Yeah, one's probably fine. Mine more intel. Hopefully we win this raid. It's kind of, we've been trying like 3 or 4 times to win it, but it's part of the script that we fail. But people love hanging out here and just chatting. Like, can't you guys go to the canteen? There's an open table. Oh, that bird scared me. Is there only one toilet in the bathroom? No, there's 2. They seem to be taking, they shower more than anything else. I'll speed this up. Everything's taking way longer than I thought it would. Now we need to win the raid treasure hunt. It's almost done. Yeah, a lot of you guys are coming in and not reading the pinned message that's literally at the top of the chat. If you guys just look up at the top of the chat, you'll have all the information you need. You'll just have to, like, read the chat. This is a very common theme on YouTube. People just not reading titles, not reading descriptions, not reading pinned messages, not watching, not paying attention, not tuned in, not locked in, not engaged. You guys have been here for the whole stream. You guys are fine, but you know, in off the streets, late to the beat, just like, dude, this isn't the. Hey, there's information there. You just gotta look for it, dude. You don't see a pinned message because you closed it when you hopped in. Pinned message is always there. YouTube tells me it works correctly 100% of the time, and they wouldn't lie. Multi-trillion-dollar corporation would not lie to the people in which helped to make it that money. Are you kidding me? Hey, 30% of the time it works 100% of the time. I don't even know how the hell to pronounce this game. Halibut. It's if I tell you the name of the game, it'll raise more questions. So that's why I put it as a pinned message, because I have no idea how to say it, even though I've heard them say it in the game 400 times. Okay, are we done? Do we win this raid? Wait. Red, Lumberjack, Dirty, we're playing Farming Sim. I feel very... How can you upgrade skills of your minions? I think they just get skills by doing... Well, there's a couple ways. Like the janitors and like the cooks and stuff like that. I think they just level up by just doing those jobs longer. But for our troops and such, they have to go to training. And that's all automatic. So it seems like all training in this game just takes time. And I remember one of the cutscenes saying, the military guy saying that he'd take care of the training, we just need to provide the stuff. So, but it just, training takes time. Here, let's try this. I'm gonna try... Let's see if we can make it a change. Okay, let's try this. Okay, cool. See if that works. So the name of this game should show up where the box art of games show up under the thing. Under the video. The worst feeling in the world is like trying to put all the information where it's supposed to be, and then either A, nobody reads it, or B, YouTube doesn't display it properly. And it's like, okay, why is this mission not over yet? Oh, you have to come back and click on it. Okay. Good job, we did it. I didn't know.
Thanks to our new network of spies, we shall soon know where to send our minions next. More prospective victims for our torments.
5 Valatoners gems! What delightful news! All those losers who made fun of me will regret it bitterly.
Don't let it distract you from the rigorous management of the central activities that constitute this company's operative core.
Sure. Remax, deal with the dungeon fund.
What now? I think we just gotta wait around for our next quest. Luckily, we've made a lot of money.
The suffering inflicted by traps doesn't last long enough for us to enjoy it. It's frustrating.
That sounds like fun. We could also whip ineffective minions. Hear that, Revax? Let us recruit some executioners.
Affirmative! An efficient way to suppress any dissent among the troops caused by late pay or crappy soup.
Yes, Master. I'm on it. By my faucets, working here is becoming more and more dangerous.
And don't forget about the hooch. It's a profession that requires a good amount of booze, to wash the stains away at least.
Hell
Although
yeah.
I'd rather not have them hanging out at the tavern.
So now we have to hire an executioner, build a prison, and place 2 human cells in the prison. Okay. We have the 3rd floor open? Oh, we can. I think we'll do the jail over here. And we need to hire an executioner. Is that an executioner? Okay. Imprison an intruder. Intruders can be captured by tagging them. During the next fight, they'll be easier to knock out. Once the fight is over, they'll be escorted to a cell. All right, boys, get them. Oh, wow. That was easy. Anybody hungry? Go to the canteen. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. It'll be jail for anybody who doesn't read the title of the description. There'll be a test at the end of this, at the end of the stream. Line 17, word 4. The. What's all that noise? Is he singing? Oh, he's throwing a tantrum.
I'd rather die than help a turnip face.
I'm bored. I could eat a troll. Well, bro, you were just in the canteen to eat, so that's... Oh, whatever. Select the prison holding the prisoner. If the option is toggled, an executioner will torture the prisoner, increasing their fear gauge. Releasing a prisoner after reaching a defined fear threshold grants a reputation gain. Warning, if their fear gauge reaches the maximum, the prisoner will die of terror. You have to manually turn that off? Well, how the hell long do we gotta wait? Now we can free them.
Detention has completely broken the adventurer we imprisoned, Master.
Good! Let him go to spread terror about my dungeon.
And it's a good way to deal with strikers. Provide them with free housing for a while and watch them become a lot more cooperative.
I can finally write to the Temple of Wismel to rub the superiority of our installations here in their faces.
Cells. If a cell corresponding to the origin is available, you can imprison your minions from their information window to stop strikes and resignations. Oh. Well, you need the cell for each of them.
Oh, it's that smell. It's like a family of possums came to die in my nostrils.
Well, this one's not on me, I swear. Just got the kitchen cleaned like 10 days ago.
Master! Master! The Church of Nurgle is attacking us!
Not Nurgle.
What? Those degenerate, chaotic cultists? Crush them mercilessly before they leave their maggots everywhere in our halls. Assemble a health and brutality committee immediately.
Health and brutality.
Nurgle? Oh, damn. I forget it.
Survive the incursion. Oh, we already completed whatever. Whatever they wanted us to do, we already did it. We may need more security. Hire some orcs. I'm going all out on security. Wow, that was close.
Done! Nurgle raid defeated! Freaking Halibut guts! What a reek! And many minions are sick or injured. But why the attack?
Yeah, this one's on me. I refused to pay a cheese supplier from a nearby dump. The kind that sells the real stinky stuff, you know? He tried to sell me a batch that was way too moldy.
You don't mess around with
Sort
chat,
this out
with cheese
before it
chat.
happens again. We'll send everything we have.
Just be careful. I bet he's got some real twisted stuff in store for us. And if he's in cahoots with this Nurgle lot, you'd better be ready to puke your guts out with your knees deep in crap.
Nurgle. Win the raid, Sketchy Merchant of Moldy Cheeses. Cheese. We'll give it a try. And we've added security, so...
For your pleasure.
Okay, it's almost done. Standing by. Heroic victory. We did it.
Done! We've dealt with that cheesemonger business. Too bad our minions got banged up.
Remax! What was this unauthorized raid?
Nothing important, Master. Little disagreement with our suppliers. But we have some sick and wounded, and...
And what?
I don't give a flying scroll. Those Dalmorg shitstains can go to hell. This is a dungeon, not a sanctuary for wimps.
Yes, Master. Still, we need to heal our minions. We can't just leave them like that.
Oh, we're gonna build an infirmary now? Select an injured minion to review their information. Display the second tab. Can no longer raid. Weak. Minions can be altered when raiding, working or when facing an incursion. These alterations are not curable unless...
Ah! Halibut, dung, and gargot pus! Got a splinter in my foot! Oh, the pain! Ow!
The pain. Rar.
That's wooden floors for you. You scrub them to remove bloodstains a few times, and it becomes dangerous to walk in socks. Just dribble some hooch on your foot and let the splinter rot under a bandage soaked in rabbit poo.
Oh. Okay.
Hogwash. I can pull it out easily. A small incision with a drow razor blade. Some delicious pain. A few scars would suit you so well.
Okay.
Can't you just cast a healing spell, Master?
Silence, you fools! Get me a real professional, a fire magician, not one of those Euclid church whack jobs.
Pharmagicians. They cure and remove status effects from minions if you have them placed in a dormitory. Okay. We gotta make like a new bed then. Let's do a new dormitory. Here. Okay. Okay. So what is this for? Allows minions to wait in the single beds to call a pharmacist. They heal the point. Okay. All right. So this is basically like our sick bay. I also feel like, oh, we can only put one of those down. Okay. Well, you know, decorating will add to our rating. We need those medical partitions. Yeah, it's good enough for a start. How the hell's that room dirty? I just built it. God. Oh, they're building all of that stuff. Thank you for the stream. Well, thank you for watching, dude. Appreciate you being in the stream. Heal a minion. So shouldn't they like come here themselves, or do I have to do it? Unless I have to hire somebody. It doesn't hire like we need to have somebody on site. Oh, that's it. Okay, so we have to hire somebody. Okay.
Done, Master. We hired a farm magician.
Yep.
And we'll also be able to trick minions in addition to your toe.
Yeah, you're right. We could put one in each dorm. That's right. Yeah. And up here is the extension, so.
Ugh, about time. Send me that fool immediately.
Okay. So let's go back down to the first floor. We'll just start with one, but whoever's wounded, because we got the dwarf beds down here, so. Wow, good thing we made a bed. Damn, we better do some dwarf beds up here too. Place is packed. They're all starving. Yeah, they've got to go to the kitchen on their own. But also these guys are at work, so the first thing they do when they're done with work
That'll be
is
3 coins.
go get food, I guess. Yeah, the new dorm is completely filled. Like, we just built the damn thing. It came that way. Imagine that. I think we better hire some more doctors.
Master, we received a letter from the Misunderstood Necromancer Society. They are outraged that your minions no longer die of disease and injury. They say they've lost an important source of fresh corpses and are threatening you with an incursion.
Wow.
Well, tough luck. I'll kick their asses myself. Ow! Oh, my foot! And if they attack us, I will hire independent necromancers to ruin their lives. Ouch!
We're getting attacked again. Everything we do just gets us attacked. It's good though. We got extra added security. know, we only yeah, we only have one cook. Maybe you're right. There, we hired a bunch more cooks. Clapped.
The Necromancer's club incursion was foiled. Death suits them so well.
I'm gonna hire more people to cook meals. I'm not sure exactly how the meal cooking works, by the way. Like, I don't know if they come into the restaurant and then order food and then it's made to order, or if they just have to stack up a bunch of food. But they're making food now. Oh my god, we definitely gotta care for our minions better. Let's get another doctor. Okay, we hired 3. Wow, everybody's wounded. Okay, we're on it, we're on it. Food and Medicare. Hire a oh, we gotta hire a necromancer too? Well, that is certainly a name for a necromancer.
We've hired a necromancer, Master. He's licensed for professional practice of necromancy in accredited dungeons.
I'll show those spoiled meat and bulbers what a real evil wizard is.
Furthermore, we could refurbish their corpses a bit. Ugh, the dead are no fun to me. You can't pry screams out of them. And the stench of their rot is an offense to my nostrils.
I'm not sure it'd be wise to antagonize such a powerful guild, Master.
Quiet, you down-morgue dung!
Wow.
I want more necromancers. We must diversify our trade through disruptive innovation in order to open new opportunities for our core business. Everybody knows this.
I mean, I'm having trouble seeing how...
I just read this fascinating article by a wizard consultant named Midranthir in Dungeons and Despots on the new perspectives of upgradable management in the context of the organic growth of added value.
Sure.
I'm glad to see you're developing your skills in accordance with the Dungeon Fund's quality audit index grids.
Curses and ingrown nails. There's 2 of them now. I really should hide all those magazines. They're rotting his brain.
Placed in the exterior menu, or items in the exterior menu can only be placed in the dungeon, garden, and balconies. Oh. Humans-based adventure cycle fertilizer. Okay. Well, we'll put them out here. They have to be built by our talented construction crew. Those aren't compost graves? What? Ah, there we go. You love this game? It's funny how the look of the dungeons and the administration management very clever. Yeah, it's another game like this is Evil Genius, and it's I don't know. I appreciate the tee-hee. Very excited. Very excited to build our dungeon. There we go.
Master, we've built a compost pile. It was one of the novelties of this year's Waldorf Evil Equipment Fair.
Another crappy gadget for lazy stewards.
Not at all. Look, it's great. No more icky smells. Plus, it can be used to grow vegetables.
Yeah, well, I'll just keep my own food stash separated from the stuff we serve customers if you don't mind. Turnips and brain juice aren't really my thing. Still, I'm not one to give the side eye to some old cheese.
Master, we have received another letter from the MNS. The necromancers are vowing to, turn you into a zombie toilet cleaner for their guild headquarters.
Let them come. We can repel any of their assaults.
We'll deal with them.
I'm afraid they could upscale and summon increasingly powerful undead.
In that case, we shall move first. Let us cast a summoning circle to channel the cosmoplumic flows to our telluric node. Bring unto me all the weapons of mass necromancy.
What did you just say?
I will think of the most sadistic way to use this new dark army. Necromancers raided by the non-dead. What a fitting end for those musty fools.
Alright then. Place a circle of necromancy outside. Invoke 3 deads. Oh, that I guess that's what our necromancer will do. Any decent games on your radar at the moment? I like the look of Helldivers too. Yeah, I want to see more gameplay from that one. The PC gaming show we just saw was kind of like, it was good, but I want to see more. Necromancers carry corpses to graves for storage, thus producing compost. Necromancers will open the gates of recycling to you. Open the necromancy menu. Oh. In exchange for compost, a necromancer can summon an undead from an summoning cycle. Okay. Oh wow, a zombie troll. Oh my god.
The summoning circle is ready, Master, as you ordered.
Perfect! By the 9 secrets of Zinch, let us raise our evil army. Unlimited power. This place is so dusty. It's ruining my vibe.
It's bone dust. It's flying around because of the draft created by the summoning circle.
Yeah, just keep those doors shut, unless you're interested in ordering a bunch of feather dusters. What's more, it can ruin both your lungs and the flavor of the wine.
Ew. Alright, well, given what we learned from the spies, we should probably hire a few more necromancers. Oh, those were doctors. That's fine. We'll need those two. Whoop. When the Broken Arrow open beta releases, will you be streaming? Yeah, I will. I'm kind of more interested in just the missions, but I have a feeling, you know, one of the things that I've seen from like Warno and Broken Arrow is that they've got these like closed and open tests, and you know, people will play competitively, and there's always like changes and patches and stuff. So I don't know. I'm always like hesitant of playing before all the not the bugs are worked out, but like things are balanced to where players like them. Yeah, I can remember playing War Game Red Dragon and Air Land Battle and all these other games, and you know, like the first 3 months that you play them, it's interesting as hell because there's so many changes made. So I'm hesitant. But yeah, I want to play the missions for sure. Brr. A new week. Strikes are forbidden. Necro time. Alright, guys. Well, that's all the time I have for now for our first look at some more stuff about Frostpunk 2 and the whole PC gaming show, and a little bit more of the Halibut Dungeon Master. I want to play this one more, though. I was going to play it all day, but when I saw those new games, man, oh man. All right, we'll be back in a little bit for the one, the only, you love it, you know it, more Farthest Frontier. I'll see you on a little bit. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in a little bit. Bye, guys.